now it's going to turn red. See? And that means that we're live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday football. We got your Browns and the Ravens. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up, and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream for Monday night, Thursday night, and, of course, Sunday. What are we getting ready for? Sunday football?
Sunday football.
It's your boy Jay and Lil Jay in the building today. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us. You probably can't see me because I'm in and out. The camera's a little tricky as far as who decides to picks, or maybe I'm just a little bit too dark. But there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for these Browns and these Ravens. Lil Jay in the building today. And he's going to be playing around and stuff. He's watching some Captain America. What is this? Civil War? Captain America and Iron Man battling it out. So, you enjoying that? You still watching it? All right, go ahead. Go have fun. And if you need a snack, let me know. All right, there we go. Shout out to you guys. All right. Big announcer in the making. Yeah, he may be next up. So we gotta get him ready. He may be next up in front of the camera and the mic. But he's gonna play football next year. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be announcing his games. There you go. All right. Quick shout out to the Wrench Gang. Quick shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. Shout out to Patty. Shout out to Jeff. Rebecca in the house. Let's go. Jeff King in the building. All right. Lori. Let's go, Lori. Robert. Sheila. Sarah in the house. All right, everybody. All right, as we prepare to get started. What's up, Forrest? What's going on with you? All right, so you guys know the routine. You know the drill. 100 likes, 100 thumbs up before kickoff so we can throw up the poll for you guys. Let's get to 100. Sheila says, my neighbor next door has had it twice for the first time. Took her a couple months to get over it. Sheila, yeah, that's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. I am sad that you weren't able to go, even though you got the tickets there. But, hey, you got to get better. You got to get some rest. And you can watch it from the, comfortable, chair in your house. Shout out to you. Lori says, little man will learn from the best. Yes, he will. He will learn from the best. All right, Mr. Kojak with the $2 super chat says, need Lil Hoodie J, right? What you doing? What are you doing? You want to get snacks? You already got snacks. You just had these gummy bears. Get out of here. Sit down. Actually, get some water. Go get some water. All right. Shout out to you, Mr. Kojak. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Let's go. Will Scott coming through with the $10 super chat as well. Says 5 for 5 today for the last week game. I got too tired to watch. Shout out to you, Will Scott. Thank you for the $10 donation, my friend. 5 for 5 today. We'll see, man. Jeff King says game 1 of 4 for Jay today. No, this is game 1 of 2. This is 1 of 2, my friend. I did not get the response needed for the Colts and the Patriots game. So, what? It's on the ground. It's on the floor in the kitchen. All right. Yeah, I didn't get the response needed for the Colts and Patriots. D10 in the building says, sub Jay, getting my shout out to you before chat is lost and the thousands of comments. Listen, I don't ever lose any of you guys. None of you guys. Every comment I see. Jeff says, you didn't miss much? Yeah, I figured. I got an update that Mac Jones threw an interception, and I was like, yeah. Mages, what up, man? What's going on with you today? Shout out to the Eagles fans in the house. Shout out to all you guys. Sassy in the building. What's going on with you? So go Ravens, because my family loves the Browns. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be great. Browns, Ravens, obviously, this is definitely gonna be a defensive battle for sure, and we're here for it. Dulo in the building. What's up, Dulo? My man Dulo in the house. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What are we at? 73 viewers, 36 likes. We are 64 away from 100. So make sure you're hitting that like, that thumbs up. Much, much appreciated. Rebecca says, what channel is the game on? It is on Fox. It is on Fox. Bailey Zappi made an appearance, if that tells you anything. Yeah, when Bailey Zappi comes in, that means Belichick is aggravated. He's mad. And he's downright disgusted if he's got to bring in Zappi. So there you go. Steelers or Packers today? You know what? I like the Steelers defense. Unfortunately, Mr. Pickett, before someone gets mad at me, fortunately, Mr. Pickett has not been balling out the way that we would like him to be. But the defense has been holding them together just enough for the Steelers to win these games. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go the Steelers today. That was my prediction. 1 point Raven win? Wow. I did take him by a touchdown, but I do think it's going to be a close game. Go Jags Duval. Shout out to you. Rebecca says crap about the only dang channel we don't get. Well, listen, I got you guys. That's why you're here. That's why you are here. Eli says Steelers quarterbacks always ball out near the end of the year for some reason. Yeah, I mean, we might see that or we might not, right? I mean, if the Packers beat the Steelers today, then that kind of tells us something. That is for sure. TV says your seat is ready, sir. Your seat is ready, sir. What kind of wine would you like? All right, shout out to Frederica coming through with the $10 super chat. Let's go. Let's go. Says, what's good, Jay and the Rich Gang? I'm at work. I'll be back with another 50 after the dub. Let's go, Frederica. Shout out to you. She's already letting it be known. After these Ravens get the dub, she's sending a 50. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Frederica, shout out to you. Have a great day at work. And I'll see you after the game. I'll see you after the game. I had the Ravens for the win, so we'll see. We will see. All right. All right. What's up, Luta? What's going on with you, Luta, in the house? Tom in the building. What's up, Tom? Tom's like, Jay, they're going to have to stop telling you the bad news. All right, we're going to have to figure this thing out because we can't keep going on like this. We can't keep going on like this, Mafia. We can't do it. We can't do it. Like I said, I think we'll be fine. But just the fact that we have these, these interesting moments where we have to sit back and actually even feel that way. It's really, really interesting. That's, to say the least. You got to sit there and really feel like something's going to happen that shouldn't happen, which, it's like, oh, we're going to play Denver, and people are actually nervous and scared. So, yeah, think about that one. Think about that one. Shout out to you, TBE. We'll see. We'll see. We're getting close to the holidays. You guys know I love to give back, so we'll see. We'll see. Ron says, I'm in Southern Maryland, and they're forcing me to watch the Pittsburgh versus Packers game. Well, hey, you're here with Jay. I got you covered, my friend. You guys know how we do. 125 viewers, 45 likes. 45 likes. We need 55 more. I'm sorry. 55 more to get to 100, so make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. So we can go ahead and put the poll up for you guys because I'm very interested to see who you guys are going to choose, who you guys are going to vote for. So make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up so we can get the poll up. Let's get to 100. What's up?
What were you for Halloween?
I was myself. Shout out to Michelle. Says I'll be watching the 49ers, but just came through to show some love. Shout out to you, Michelle. Shout out to you. I'll be making a new pot in a sec. All right. All right. Rebecca says, I messaged you yesterday. It may not be the best way to contact. What did you send it on, Rebecca? Did you send it on Facebook? Or did you send an email? Because I know we were talking in regards to the ponchos. So, yeah, I definitely want to get with you on that in regards to the poncho. Was it by email or was it by Facebook? Let me know. Let me know. Astrology says, I'm taking Cleveland. The parity must be maintained. Wow. Okay. Tyrone says Ravens by 14. What's up, Sneaky? What's going on with you? What's up with Bills Mafia? Let's just get through tomorrow. All right. No, first off, let's get through today. Let's get through today before we start worrying about tomorrow. I've been trying to avoid these conversations. I've been trying to avoid them. But with that said, let's just ride the wave and not get too emotional, right? Stay calm, stay focused, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I hate that we're even in this situation right now to where I have to feel this way, but I'm trying to keep the emotions removed out of it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep the emotions removed out of it, and there you go. But for right now, I think we'll be okay. VPS says, okay, you doing Baltimore Ravens today? Love it. Yeah, I got you guys. A lot of people, for some reason, aren't getting this game. But, hey, that's what Jay is here for. So there you go. Joshua Jensen said both teams will be one and done in the playoffs. Okay. Watson now must play for his career. All right. Robert says, and when does Zach Wilson start to ball out again, or was his 3 straight wins before the loss of the Chargers it for the season? I don't know. I don't think there's much faith in him, even coming from the coaching staff, right? I'm not sure. Astrology says emotions are necessary for chaos and unbridled anarchy. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to do that, right? We're not going to have chaos, right? Because that leads to confusion and, people not feeling like they have hope. And that's why you got to stay level-headed. You got to stay relaxed. And number 2, you guys know, I just try to keep it calm and keep it relaxed, keep it fun, because when you get emotional, people start getting all crazy, I'm just being real with you. I don't want to have to beat somebody up because you know how some of these people get. They get really emotional, and I don't got the patience for it. I'm just saying. They get really emotional, and Jay don't got the patience for it. So, yeah, we'll just keep it there. Forrest says the haters starting early today. Rebecca says, yes, it was Facebook Messenger. Okay. Yeah, I'll check into it. And then, we'll get together in regards to the ponchos because I definitely want to get one of those. So, yeah. Dulo, yeah, you already know. You already know. What's up? Huh? What? Oh, go ahead. Astrology says Mother Mary laughed and cried and laughed and cried. Sassy in the building says get the milk. All right. Oh, yeah. I didn't forget, but I reminded myself to remind you guys. If you were interested in the book club, we're going to start that next Sunday. I'm going to drop a community chat for those that are actually interested. I did some thinking about it as far as how I want to get everything structured. But next Sunday, we're going to be doing the book club on We Need Clarity. We'll do that before the games start at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, make sure that you do lock it in if you guys want to do that. For those who know about it, for those who don't know about it, if you want to join, you can join. If you don't care about it, you just care about football, that's fine as well. But for the people who do know about it and actually want to do it, I will be dropping the schedule for that on Thursday, and I'll give you guys a link for that as well. And we'll do the book club before 1 p.m. We'll probably do it at around 11 o'clock, and then take a break, and you can do whatever you need to do because I know some people are in church and all that kind of stuff. But we'll do that on Sunday at 11 o'clock on the other channel, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. So there it is. All right. Now that I got that out the way, Father Time in the building. What's up, Father Time? What's going on with you, my friend? D. Tenzo says, I'm not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do and freak out. All I want to know is who's coming with me. It's like, who's coming with me? Sir Beanie says, bro, respect to the Ravens. They clobbered Lions and the Seahawks. They did. You got to pay attention to it. But these are these weird games where, you just think that, the Ravens are going to do this amazing job, and it turns out to be a lot closer than what most people think. I do have the Ravens for the win, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. Tigler says, hey, Jay, just got back from some early deep sea fishing. Hope this game will keep me awake. Man, what'd you get out there? Did you get some swordfish? Did you catch a shark? What'd you get out there, man? Let me know. I always wanted to go out there and get those, get some of that large tuna. I just want to go out there one good time, catch a large tuna, just take a picture of it and be like this. Maybe just one time. I'm out there with the big 40, 50 pounder, and I'm going like this. So yeah. Shout out to Conrad, is watching from Guyana, South America. Let's go, yo. Let's go. Trey in the building says, yo, what up, Jay? Appreciate the live stream. Let's go, Flock Nation. Okay. Astrology says I'm picking Broncos. Wow. All right. Iris says book club. Yes, book club, my friend. Book club, my friend. We'll get into that later, but we're about to get started here with these Ravens. And I'm trying to fit all this in the screen here. Don't mind me. I'm trying to fit all this in the screen. All right, so Browns, Ravens, ladies and gentlemen. Browns, Ravens, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for kickoff. We're at 68 likes. 68 likes. We need 32 more to get the poll up. So make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up as we have kickoff. And these Ravens will be sending it to the Browns. It's going to be a fair catch. And that's going to be a touchback as they'll take it from the 25, 1st and 10. These Browns will be starting off. Deshaun Watson is back on the field, ladies and gentlemen. He is back on the field, and we'll see. We will see what we got going on here. So we need 25 more now. 25 more now, and I'll throw the poll up for you guys. We need 25 more likes so I can go ahead and throw the poll up. And here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns as Watson calls for a motion. Snap is off. This is going to be a handoff on the first play. Makes the quick move, and that's going to be about 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 as the Browns will get to the 29. There we go. Shout out to Koya. What up? What's going on with you? Dimish says, Mac Jones got benched. Yes, he did. It's really, really crazy. Tickler says, couple kingfish, a few mangrove snapper, Spanish mackerel, and perch was cool. Had fun. Got some seafood. Nice. Let's go. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6 for these Browns. Snap is off. Deshaun Watson throws. That's going to be picked off. Touchdown. Pick 6. Are you kidding me? Just that quick. What is going on? What happened? What has had to happen? I want to go home.
You are home.
Stop. Go. What? Wait a minute. Deshaun, he tipped it and then picked it off. What a play for Hamilton. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Absolutely wow. Hamilton tipped it and picked it off and gets the pick 6, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Extra point is up. It is good, and the Ravens defense will keep it up. Score 7-0, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0. And that's how we'll start it off. Did I have the Ravens defense in this week? Jay, you better you better not have switched it. You better not have switched it. I don't think I did. I don't think I switched it. Hold on. We got to make sure, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I didn't switch it. I hope I did not switch this defense. All right, let's go to the matchup. Yes! I got it in! Let's go, Ravens defense! I kept them in. I thought about switching them to the Steelers, and I was like, nah, they might have a little bit of trouble, so let me go ahead and keep these Ravens in. And I didn't switch them. That's right! There it is. All right, shout out to you, Chastity. This is Jay. Did you read what I said about our hunting trip? I did not, Chastity. Let me go up and see if I can. Okay, here we go. My husband was hunting, and a mountain lion almost attacked us. He shot it between the eyes with his .44 Magnum. Shout out to you, Chastity. Let's go. Listen, that's why it's very important to make sure that you are not only carrying the proper equipment, but you know how to use it when you're in those kind of situations, because mountain lions are no joke. They are no joke. Seen a couple mountain lions in my time, and goes the other way. You don't want none of them issues. None of them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ravens starting it off strong. Hamilton with the pick six. And now it's 7-0 with 14 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter. We're starting it off early. We are starting it off early. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 289 viewers, 86 likes. We need 14 more to get to 100. And I will throw up the poll, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I know it's going to be a little lopsided now. But anyways, we need 14 more likes, 14 more thumbs up, so I can put up the poll for you guys so you can vote on who you think is going to win this game. Make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. We need 14 more. 14 more, and I will go ahead and put up the poll. Shout out to Purple. Hashtag Purple Don't Play. Let's go. Let's go. All right. The Miz says we start. Yes, we started. We started. Hashtag Purple Don't Play. Those T-shirts is coming. No, I ain't forget. Them T-shirts is coming. We need 9 more likes. 9 more, ladies and gentlemen, to put the poll up. I know you want to vote. I know you want to vote. See, we're not a dictatorship over here. We give you guys the opportunity to vote. And we don't steal votes over here. We don't fake our votes either. We let you guys vote. That's what we do. Chassis says, I tried to make a joke about little baby. There's your cougar. That's the first time he told me to shut up. That's hilarious, Chastity. All right, here we go. Ravens will kick it back to the Browns after the pick six, and Watson's going to try it again. He's going to try it again. And hopefully we'll see what happens. Shout out to Father Time, says 60K the natural way. Yes, not one bought subscriber. It all came naturally. So shout out to each and every one of you for making it happen and rocking with us on this Sunday. As it's now 7-0, 14 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first quarter. And the Browns now have the ball. And we'll see if they can move down the field this time. Here we go. 1st and 10. Watson takes a snap and just little pitch, gets it over to Ford. And that's going to be 13 yards. 1st and 10 for these Browns. All right, you guys, we got to that 100 likes. Thank you for the love and support. And we're going to go ahead and throw the poll up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and throw the poll up here as it is now 1st and 10. Watson is under center. Calls for a motion. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll now be 2nd and 11. All right. So let's go ahead and get this poll up here for you guys. Browns and the Ravens. Let's see here. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Come on. Make it a mess. All right. Got to call a game for the people. Call it a game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12 for these Browns. Snap is off. Watson throws, and that's going to be incomplete. And it is now 3rd and 11 from the 37 for these Browns, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone says Jay needs 100K by Christmas. Hey, man, you never know. You never know. In this world, anything can happen. So shout out to you guys for rocking with us. And make sure you subscribe. Lock it in. Monday, Thursday, and, of course, Sunday is when we stream. We're also getting into the NBA come December, so make sure you lock it in. Here we go. 3rd and 12 for these Browns. Watson in the shotgun. Drops back. Quick throw, and that will be caught, but he's going to be short of the first down as he gets it to about the 46. And it's going to be, it looks like, 4th and 12. And, yeah. It's going to lead to a punt. Right back to those Ravens. Shout out to you, Luther. Eli says Steelers look strong right now. Touchdown. Okay. All right. We had them for the win. That was on the predictions. We had them for the win. We had them for the win. Looks like the San Fran 49ers are starting it off strong too as well. It scores there 7-0 as the Ravens will get it back on the punt. And this is going to be taken out of bounds, and the Ravens will get it after the punt here, 1st and 10. All right. Watson not playing well at all. He's got to shake that rust off. He's got to do it quick. Immortal says Michael Penix Jr. is taking his talents next Saturday in Corvallis, Oregon. Listen, Immortal is the only one that mentioned this kid to me, I think, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Immortal was in my inbox. He was in the DMs. He's like, yo, you got to check this kid out. And now everybody's talking to him. So shout out to you, Immortal, because you knew. You knew, man. He was sending me stuff about this kid literally every other day. And I would check it out. I'm like, okay, cool. I like what he's doing on the field. He looks great. He's got good hands. And yeah. He's making some moves. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Scores around the league on this quick timeout commercial break. Bengals 7, Texans 0, Steelers 7, Packers 0, Titans 3, Buccaneers 0, Baltimore obviously 7, Browns 0, Jacksonville 0, 49ers 7, and then getting into your Saints and the Vikings 3-0 there. Vikings with the current lead. Quick shout out to Alicia F825 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. All right. Ron says all those massages made Watson soft. Oh, you guys got the jokes. All right. Who's going to save the Patriots? I think Belichick's time is over, my friend. I really do. I think his time is over. I think they need to move on, revamp the whole team. For sure. So Baltimore's going to take it at the 21, 1st and 10. 12 minutes, 51 seconds left in this first quarter as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, my mind. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me. Break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds. They shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Quick shout out to Ice Ham Jello for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. I don't know how that all goes together, but you made it work, I guess. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens as they have it at the 21. Lamar takes a snap, quick throw, gets it over to Andrews, and that's going to be a pass for about 8 yards on the play, and this will lead to 2nd and 2 for these Ravens. And there it is. Cat Jam. Okay. All right. Shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Brian Allen in the house says, how's it going, Jay? Hope all is well with you. Hello, Wrench Gang. Shout out to you, Brian. Thank you for the love and support. I hope you and your family are doing well on this Sunday as well, my friend. Here we go, 2nd and 2, and that's going to be a jump by the defense, it looks like. Or maybe a false start. What are we doing here, refs? As they converse. What are we doing, refs? What are we doing? It's maybe a false start on the offense, and it may bring them back. Let's see here. What are we doing? So, no. They're going to call it on the Browns, so give these Ravens the 1st down. There it is. Chris Shea, what up, man? What's going on with you? Actually, the lack of massage is making Watson soft. Guys. 1st and 10, here we go for these Ravens. You guys trying to get me today. Here we go. Snap is off. This is going to be a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be about 4 yards for Edwards as he gets it going. 2nd down. Refs reading from the script. Well, if there's a script for this one, how's it going to go? Ira, let me know. How's it going to go if there's a script for this one? Let me know, my friend. Let me know. All right. Jim Schwartz. How's he been doing as far as the defensive coordinator for these Browns? He's been doing great. 2nd and 5 for these Ravens as Lamar rolls out. Play action, quick throw. And that's going to be caught by Bateman. Big play. And these Ravens will get the first down. There it is, 1st and 10 as the clock rolls through the 11-minute mark. And I like this. Lamar's looking great. Throwing the ball with confidence. And that's going to lead these Ravens to the 43. Snap. And he just dumps this one off again. He was in trouble there. Gets it back to Edwards for about 4 yards. It's now 2nd and 6. Shout out to James Taylor coming through with the $2 super chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support, my friend. Much, much appreciated, James Taylor. I do thank you for the $2 donation, my friend. Much appreciated. All right. As it's now 2nd and 6 for these Ravens. As they get to about the 39. Edwards motions. Lamar in the center takes a snap. And he's going to hand this off. Quick move. That's Mitchell on the go. And this will be a Ravens touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. Making it look easy against this defense. Keaton Mitchell, 39 yards. Touchdown for your Ravens. And there it is. Making it look really easy in this first quarter with 10 minutes and 13 seconds left. Extra point is up. It is good. And the score is now 14-0. Quick shout out to Stanley White for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Stanley. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. All right. Iris says, I didn't write the script, Jay. You'd have to talk to Goodell about that. Well, I mean, you said it was scripted, so I thought you had read it and you knew what was going on, my friend. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, here we go. Extra point is up. It's good. Score is 14-0. And that will lead us to a quick timeout. Commercial break. Sassy says, sending Sass text to my brother. Yeah, send those texts. It's 14-0. It's not looking good for these Browns at all. They got to figure it out and fast as we take a quick commercial break.
Now my mind is blown, no surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, now my mind is blown, no surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds, they shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. My mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ron says no profanity. No, friend. No profanity. This is a family-friendly channel. Family-friendly channel. We do have kids in the chat, so we try to keep it no profanity as much as possible. You can talk your garbage. We're not trying to make anybody feel like they're totally locked into being censored. You can talk your garbage, say what you want to say about whoever's team, but just try to keep the hard words as they're a no-go. They're a no-go. So yeah, family-friendly channel, and because there are kids in the chat. So there you go. All right, bass player says, just got in. Is Jay trolling us? What happened? Bass player, you see the score. Mitchell touchdown. Hamilton pick six, and there it is. 14-0. my friend. 14-0. All right. Ron says, okay, we keep it team clean in here. Yes, team keep it clean, my friend. Team keep it clean. Still always a good time. You don't have to have profanity to have a good time. You can have some good, clean entertainment because Lil J is here. You need a new movie? You need a new movie? All right, we'll get you a new movie. What? I don't know what that is. Give me a minute. All right, here we go. So these Browns will be getting it back, and they'll start 1st and 10. John says Browns by 4. Lori says, I wish the movies thought that way. I mean, they do, right? You've got your PG and, the PG-13 and then, the R and all that kind of stuff. So I think they kind of do. Actually, we were watching Guardians of Galaxy Volume 3 last night. And there was a couple words in there that it's like, all right, it's a kid movie, but, it kind of just scrapes the surface a little bit. And, the reality is this, your kid is going to hear a word or two at some point in their life. And I don't think a movie's really going to hurt them too much. As long as it's within, decent taste and they understand that they need to be responsible and not say those specific words or they will get in trouble for it. So there you go. All right. Ira says, I thought she meant they needed new movies. Jeff King in the building. So far, that's $230 million isn't paying off for the Browns. Yeah, I think, Deshaun got away with robbery. That was, robbery. He stole money. He got away with it, too. He got away with the stealing of money. So that's what happens. All right, the Muffin Man says, just came into the stream. Why is it 14-0 with barely 5 minutes in? So you had a pick six by Hamilton, and then you had a touchdown by Mitchell for the Ravens. So there you go. Fast stuff happening against these Browns. They're not looking too good right now. All right, so as I put on another Disney movie here for the little man, as we get to this quick commercial break, 14-0, 10 minutes and 8 seconds left in this first quarter. Iron Man 3. Thor. Doctor Strange. Avatar, the new one. You ain't even seen it.
Yeah, I don't like Avatar. I watched the first one.
It's the second one. You might like the second one. Just try it out. Let me know. All right? Fine. All right, cool. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a quick timeout commercial break. All right, here we go. So these Browns now have it back after a tumultuous start to the game. It is now 1st and 10 for these Browns. And we'll see what they can do here, if they can get some kind of offense going, because it's been a struggle. It has been a struggle for sure. But here we go, as Watson is under center. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle. Good run. And they'll get about 7 on the play there to be 2nd and 3 for these Browns. All right. Bass player says, go Browns, he said with great hesitation. Yeah, you guys. Here we go, 2nd and 3 from the 40 as Watson does another handoff, and they'll fight for it as Ford will get the first down and some more. 1st and 10. All right, so getting to the poll. What do we got? We got 135 votes, 68% for the Ravens, holding it down. Scores around the league. Green Bay and Pittsburgh tied it up 7 apiece. 49ers go up 10-0. And Saints still locked in with the Vikings 0-3. Vikings still up by 3. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Watson throws deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Cooper. I really think, he's maybe lost a step. Maybe lost a step or two because he used to be really, really fast. But at that time, maybe he was overthrown. So there you go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. All right, 8:56 on the clock left in this first quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 45 for these Browns. And we'll see what Watson and company dial up on this next possession here. Here we go as Njoku motions. Snap is off. Watson gets bumped down. I thought it was a sack, but then he's just going to throw this thing away. Incomplete, and it's now 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. 8:49 left in the clock for these Browns in this first quarter. We'll see what they can do. They need to move this ball, but this Ravens defense has been taking care of business for sure. Ira says Watson is trash these days. I worked with his auntie. Okay. Shout out to you, Ira. How'd that go? Yeah. 3rd and 10 for these Browns now, as the Ravens are showing a blitz, and they bring 4. Watson has time, throws, and this will be caught. Good play as Cooper gets it going that time. 1st down. What's up? No. 1st and 10. Guys. Oh, man. DeRico, yeah, $230 million. Wow, that was robbery. It was robbery, for sure. Father Time says, I didn't cuss in front of my parents until I was a parent. I still don't. I still don't cuss in front of my parents. I just don't. I grew up in a it wasn't strict, but you understood respect and things like that. And even to this day, I won't cuss in front of my parents. There's been times where, we're having some fun, maybe a couple drinks, and we're just talking, and something may come out, but I don't just sit there in a conversation like some people do and just cuss in front of my parents. It's been respecting my whole life. But, to each their own. But for me, it's just, it feels weird. It feels weird. So I don't do it. All right, so there's going to be a flag on this play here. And looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness. Wow. Okay, so push those Browns to the 21 now, and it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Base player says, if I cussed, I got hit. Lori says, good man, JR. Yeah, it's exactly what I meant, Jay. I make complete sense to my folks. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a respect thing. That's what it's about. No matter how old you are, you're still your parents' children. That's just the reality of it. Furious sends a $2 super chat. Says, son of a mother being tipping. Don't cuss. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns as they get to the 21. This is going to be a handoff up the middle, and that'll be about 2 yards on the run. It is now 2nd and 7 as Hunt tries to get it going. 2nd down. All right. So, I think we knew, what was going to happen here for the most part. But we didn't expect this, as Deshaun's going to roll out and throw this incomplete, as this is going to be dropped. And Njoku, you had it in your hands, and that was a 1st down, man. What are you doing? Nobody's there. You had it in your hands, and you just drop it. He was ready to move them legs instead of catching the ball. Terrible catch. Terrible. So now it's going to be 3rd and 7 for these Browns. And, you need people like Njoku to actually catch the ball because those are very significant moments. That would have been a 1st down. But here we are, 3rd and 7. We'll see if they can convert as Watson directing traffic. 2 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Drops back, throws deep, and this is going to be incomplete. Try to go to the end zone. No flags. And here we go. This will lead to a field goal for these Browns. Field goal for these Browns. Ira says, go for it. just go for it. Right now, you're at the 18. Just do it. Just do it. Because 3 points aren't going to save you. 3 points aren't going to save you. 36-yard attempt coming up here and we'll see if they get this in. See if they punch it in. 36-yarder. All right. Snap is off. Kick is up. And it's right down the middle. So there it is. It's now 14-3, ladies and gentlemen, as the Browns will get on the board with the field goal, and these Ravens will get it back with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in this first quarter. Quick timeout, commercial break. Victor says, I'm sorry for your Bills not making the playoffs. Did you get the script? Did you get it too? Let me know who's going to win the Super Bowl if you got the script. That way, we can bet your house on it. I'm ready to bet your house since you got the script, my friend. Quick timeout, commercial break. While we're on this quick commercial break, you guys want to know what the best Pepperidge Farms, cut the check. But you guys want to know what the best white macadamia nut cookies are? These right here. These Pepperidge Farms white macadamia nut cookies. Oh, they're just buttery, melt in your mouth. They're so good. They're so good. Like I said, Pepperidge Farms, cut the check, because these things are amazing. They are amazing. All right. Quick timeout, commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen. Furious at Pepperidge Farm. Holler at your boy Jay, because, yeah, we need to make that happen. I'll definitely just throw it in the background, yo, for sure. Yeah, y'all don't even got to cut me a big check. Just send me a little short and give me some free white macadamia nut cookies, and we'll call it even. I'll support you guys on the channel for sure. Purple says, Jay, check your email. Okay, I'll check it at halftime. Purple, shout out to you. Thank you. I'm assuming it was a response, so I do thank you for that. But yeah, I'll check it out. All right, so these Browns, after the field goal, will be sending it back to the Ravens with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in this first quarter. Tigler says Pepperidge Farms remembers. They always remember. Eat 8 ounces of cookies and gain a pound of fat? ? Well, that's why you got to work it off, right? You got to work it off. You can't just sit around and eat the cookies and not go work it off, right? You got to, hit the gym, be active, be physical, move around, right? Move that body, work that body. Remember that song? Move that body, work that body. I got to find that song now because it's in my head. But all right, these Ravens will be taking it over. Shout out to Furious Storms, says Pepperidge Farm, succulent macadamia drool. #PayJ. There it is. Yeah, PayJ. PayJ. Shout out to you, Furious. Thank you for the $2 donation. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my friend. Much, much appreciated. Mike Wood, stay busy. Yeah, you got to stay busy. You can't just eat whatever you want and not, be busy and then complain because the fat stays. You got to work it off. But here we go. 1st and 10 This is going to be a handoff up the middle for about 6 yards on the play, 7 yards maybe. And it'll be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Have some veggies between the cookies? Yeah, I mean, you could. It might not taste as good, but you could, my friend. You could. All right. Shout out to Tracy coming through with the $5 Cash App donation. Thanks a lot, Tracy. Thank you for the $5 Cash App donation. It is much, much appreciated. Thank you for the love and support. Let's go. Tracy showing the Cash App some love. All right, 2nd and 3. This is going to be a handoff to Edwards, but no, he'll get wrapped up, and that's a loss of 6 yards now, and they're back to it being 10 yards for a first down. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. You got to move it, move it, move it. That is for sure. Rebecca says 12-ounce curls. Yep. I mean, I got the 25s and the 50s, so whenever I need to, put the big boys up. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 for these Ravens. They got to get this first down. They got to get this first down and move this ball to keep this run going, because you don't want to make it a one-score game. You want to keep the lead and keep the momentum. 3rd and 10. Snap is off. Lamar drops back, just dumps it off here. And this will be him Edwards taken down. Loss of 1, but there's a flag. There is a flag. And this is going to be on Ward. Wow. So they catch Ward with illegal contact. And that's going to lead to a first down. So, Ravens getting saved on that one. Getting saved because that was about to be a punt. For sure. And I don't like the call because there was minimal contact there. But hey. Ref seen something I didn't, I guess. All right. 1st and 10 from the 30 for these Ravens with Lamar under center. Drops back. Deep throw. This is going to be caught. And that'll be Edwards making a nice move. All right. Good block. And then Flowers gets it for about 14 yards on the play. It's now 1st and 10 at the 44. 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and rolling left in this first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, as Ravens now back moving this ball. Moving this ball. About time. Well, we have to explain things. we have to explain things as we approach the 5-minute mark. Ravens 1st and 10 at the 44. Play fake. Lamar rolls out. Dumps this off on a screen. Plenty of space. Plenty of blockers. He's still going, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell on the move. Big play. Big first down as the Ravens get to the 24. And that's going to be Mitchell for 32 yards for these Ravens. Base player says, come on, defense. Do something. Yeah, there's been a lot of missed tackles. A lot of mistakes being made. That is for sure. Keaton Mitchell, balling. First player in franchise history with 35-plus yard rush touchdowns in back-to-back games. Wow, shout out to Keaton Mitchell. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They're at the 24. As it looks like there was an injury here for Walker Jr. on the Brown side. And he's going to be walked off the field with the trainers, looks like. So Walker was injured during the play. Okay. So, 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this first quarter. Scores 14-3. Ravens are driving as they're now at the 24 on the Brown side. 1st and 10. Lori says San Francisco in the lead. All right, Lori, shout out to you. We'll do the score updates after this next series here as we have motion from Edwards. And Lamar motions again. And this is going to be a quick fake. Nice throw, but it's broken up, incomplete. Wow. Tried to get rid of it on a nice little sidearm there, but it was picked up by the defense. Very good play. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. All right. Shout out to Richard coming through with the $2 super chat. Thanks a lot, Richard. Thanks for the love and support. Thank you for the $2 donation, my friend. Much appreciated. Mr. Radio himself, radio voice himself. As it's now 2nd and 10 for these Ravens, 5 seconds on the play clock. Lamar takes a snap, drops back, quick throw. That's going to be caught on a slant, and this will be likely for 5 yards. And 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Quick scores around the league. Pittsburgh, 14. Green Bay, 7. Bengals, 7. Texans, 0. Tampa Bay, 0. Titans, 3. 49ers, 10. Jaguars, 0. And your Saints and the Vikings tied up at 3 apiece. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4 for these Ravens as the clock rolls past the 3-minute, 30-second mark. Snap is off. Pressure comes. They bring 4. And this is going to be thrown to the end zone. Broken up, incomplete. Try to get it over to Mitchell. And this will lead to 4th down and a Ravens field goal. So, I think going for it all on that play when you didn't have to, you could have caught the easy 5 yards. But at the same time, that pass was right in the bucket for Mitchell. If he played it right, he could have caught it, and that would have been a touchdown. So, yeah, that was a bad drop for sure. Bad drop because that should have been a touchdown. Amazing throw by Lamar because that's right in the bucket. Kick is up. It is good. And the field goal goes right through the uprights for these Ravens. It is now 17-3 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in this first quarter. Timeout, commercial break. Top Ball says, awesome stream. Thanks a lot, Top Ball. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the love and support. Vikings should have gotten Chase Young. Yeah, I mean, with the Dobbs pickup, obviously I think that changes things. So, I was thinking they're focusing more on the quarterback situation there than anything else for sure. Anything else. All right, so 3 minutes, 29 seconds left in this first quarter. Score is 17-3 as we get to this timeout commercial break. All right. Iris says Dobbs is trash. Wow. Really? Explain why. I need to know your reasoning why, sir. Don't just show me the work or show me the answer. Show me the work behind it. Treat you how they treated us in school. Don't just give me the answer. Show me the work behind it, my friend. Here we go. As these Ravens will kick it back to these Browns. And here we go. Nope. Ball fell off the tee. And Tucker's going to have to re-kick it. Fear says, well, you should have called the Scandinavians GM to pay him. They bought heavy on offense, right? They bought heavy on offense. They spent a lot of money on an offense. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Tucker's going to go ahead and kick it again. And it looks like this will be a touchback as the Browns will take it at the 25. 1st and 10. Ryan says Dobbs is a thug? What? Why am I just hearing these things now? Hi Chico says, I know CJ Stroud should play out his rookie contract, then get out of Houston. You don't think he can lead Houston anywhere, right? You don't think they could make an offense around him? Not at all. Can't bring Houston back to its glory. All right, so these Browns are going to try it again as Watson takes a snap, and this is going to be a handoff to Hunt. Tries to hit that right gap, and it's going to be 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8. Quick shout out to Jordan T for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. New subscriber, but got one question. How do you decide what game you're going to play by play per week? So it's Monday, Thursday, and then, of course, Sunday. So Monday night is whatever Monday night is, and then Thursday night obviously is whatever Thursday night is. And then Sunday it's 1 p.m. Normally it's a Bills game if they're playing at 1. And then we do the 8 o'clock Sunday night game. So that's normally the schedule, how it goes. But sometimes it will get mixed up, right? If we're doing a 3-day game on a Sunday, like for instance, we did, the Chiefs and the Dolphins, and then we did, a 1 o'clock game, and then we did the 8 o'clock game. So sometimes it will switch up. But yeah, prime time, Monday night, Thursday night, and then Sunday, 1 p.m. If it's a Bills game, we're doing the Bills, and then Sunday night. So there you go. All right. Gary says, morning, Jay. My Washington Huskies are still undefeated at 10-0. Man, we'll see. What do you think they're going to do, though? How far are they going to go? How far are they going to keep that? As Watson's going to try to keep this ball, and then he's going to go down. That's a loss of 3 as he takes a sack, and that's going to be Clowney stepping it up on defense. And it is now 4th and 5. And these Browns will punt again. Punt again. And this is really, really wild because I expected better out of these Browns. I really did. Watson's back. And you're still going out like this? This is crazy. All right. So now these Browns will go ahead and punt. 5 seconds on the play clock. And it looks like they're going to roll this thing down here and take the delay and get pushed back another 5 yards. So, yeah, they'll be kicking from the 25 now. 4th and 10. 5 times says, how many hours of work is it to cover Monday, Thursday, and Sunday 2 times or 3 times? So, obviously, Monday is like 3.5. Well, I mean, there's a lot of different stuff that goes into it. But just actual game stream time, 3.5 hours Monday, 3.5 hours on Thursday. And then Sunday, it's roughly equivalent to about, 8 hours if I'm just doing 2 games. What up, Bob? What's going on with you? As we have kickoff or the punt back to these Ravens, and they will take this to the 39, it looks like, or the 40, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Bob in the house. What's up, Patty? What's going on with you? Patty has sat in the building. All right. Says, Lori, we just recovered a fumble in the 50. Bosa all day. Father Time says, how many hours behind the scene? Yeah, I mean, you're looking at, creating the thumbnail. You're looking at, doing the SEO, coming up with the, the writing of the description. So probably like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours at the end of the day. Between them all. For that additional work. Well, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens now as we have motion. Snap is off. Pressure comes. And Lamar gets out of it. He's just going to keep it and run. Stiff arms, and he'll get 4 yards. Nice stiff arm. I like it. Lamar, I like it, my friend. Cincy Bourne says D is in trouble early. Yeah, they're going to get tired fast. They're going to get tired fast. And especially if the Ravens come down and score on this drive, I do think that it's going to make things very, very interesting. 5 times says you're underestimating, I think, research hours count. No, because most people don't realize, like, I don't script, right? That's the one thing that sets me apart from all these other guys. I don't script anything that I do. Everything that I do, even when it comes to like the prediction videos and all that, that's all freestyling off the head. Like I watch the games, right, and I go back and I watch highlights and all that kind of stuff, and I look at stats. But when I'm recording and all that kind of stuff, I don't read from a script. It's all freestyle. When I'm going live or when I do a video or when we're talking about something, that's all off the head. So, if I was to actually I'll be honest with you, if I was to actually take time, right, and write a script for everything that I did when it comes to like, the random news articles or, just the random stuff around the NFL or like the prediction videos, you'd be looking at something that's like 4 or 5 hours, just for the research and the putting a script together and then, recording it and then doing the editing and all that kind of stuff. But everything that I do is always off the dome. I don't, that's what it's always been. And I've had people come to me and be like, hey, maybe you should like, hire a script writer and do all this and do all that. And I'm like, for what? For what? It's real, it's raw, it's authentic because I'm just doing it off the top. But yeah. So there you go. Shout out to you, Father Time. Francois says script. Theo Storm says, so you're not like Chat Sports. First time super chat, fake auction acting. I'm not responsible for those words. I was reading them from a commenter. But no, I am not like them at all. Tiglis says Josh Dobbs is reluctant to climb pockets, has below average arm strength, makes poor decisions when the play breaks down, and has ball security issues. Okay, Tiglis. That's homework. I'm going to have to go ahead and actually look at that and see if that's really what's going on. From what I've seen, right, between the time at Arizona and obviously, with the Vikings, I would say that he's poised back there. He tries to make more of a decision as far as within the time frame that he does. But you got to look at, what he's good at, right? His feet is good. He has great foot movement. His ability to pass on the short plays, right? Get rid of the ball, not take sacks. That's all good stuff. So when they're looking at, what makes a quarterback great or what makes a quarterback good and worthy to even be a starter, there's a lot that goes into it, for sure. Francois says, loves your work, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. 5 teams in 5 years. Yeah, I get it. We can go that route. But at the end of the day, right? They're in this league for a reason. You're in this league for a reason. And, even you look at Geno Smith, he had one of his best years of his career last year. Right? So we'll see how it pans out. All right, so now these Ravens will be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. And we'll see if they can convert on this drive here. Shroud, best quarterback in football? What? What are we talking about? All right, 3rd and 8. Snap is off as Lamar drops back. He is in trouble and just tosses it up, and this is going to be incomplete. So this will lead to a Ravens punt. And you wanted to score there. You wanted at least a field goal, right, to get something out of this drive. And I really feel like, the defense for the Browns is stepping up and rattling Lamar a little bit is good for that side. But if you're a Ravens fan, you wanted to get at least 3 points out of this drive just to keep that momentum going. Because now if the Browns do find a way to score, then it's a 1-point game. So there you go. Punt is off. And this will be taken. That's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Great kick. Great kick for sure. Jeff King says Geno doing his thing. He's got my respect. Yeah, without a doubt. A lot of people don't like Geno, right? Just because of, how far he is in his career and he's been kind of inconsistent, but you can't take away the fact of someone going up as far as their trajectory, right? If they've made the changes and made the necessary adjustments to become greater later on in their career, then hey, that's just what it is. I don't think anybody's going to be saying that he's great or elite, but I don't think you have to be great or elite to win a Super Bowl. We've seen that a few times. You can be just good enough and get there. And then obviously, see what happens. But here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns. Snap is off. This will be a handoff up the middle. Big run. No, it is not. As Ford gets 5 yards. It looked like it was going to be a big run, but he gets stopped at the last second. So, scores around the league, ladies and gentlemen. Texans and Bengals tied up at 7 apiece. Pittsburgh still holding down the lead at 14-7 against the Packers. Tennessee and the Buccaneers have still been locked in at 3-0. Titans up there. 49ers still holding down the score 10-0 against the Jaguars. And Minnesota's up 10-3 against those Saints. Someone was saying that Dobbs was trash. Well, he's holding it down right now. So it's going to be a run for 4 down for 7 yards in the play. 1st and 10 as the Browns get to the 32. And there you go. John Conrad says it's the Colt divisions. Go Colts. All right. Browns defense need to score some points too. They can. Go Browns. I miss Nick Chubb. Yeah, Nick Chubb being gone is definitely weighing on the Browns offense for sure, because you could expect him to get big runs and big gains and push through. Not saying that Hunt can't do it or Ford can't, but Chubb was different for sure. So look, this is going to be a quick pass, and that's going to be caught as Deshaun gets rid of it, gets it over to Cooper for 17 yards, and now it's 1st and 10 at the 49. At the 49, there it is. All right. Trent Dilfer. It's a name you don't hear every day. Not at all. But here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49. 12 minutes and 50 seconds and counting left in the second quarter. He's making the best out of his opportunity right now. Yeah, and that's what's important, right? That's all anyone can do for sure. As this is going to be a handoff up the middle and another 1-yard run for Ford. And they'll get to the 50. It's 2nd and 9 for these Browns. Maurice, what up, man? What's going on with you? Quick shout out to Balvinder Beatty for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Terry. What's going on with you, Terry, in the house? All right. 2nd and 9. Chubb is a great player. Yeah. People don't some people know, but, the injury that happened in college, no one thought he would bounce back. And then he did, right? And made it to the NFL. And then, the same thing happened. And, hopefully he can bounce back again, as Deshaun's going to keep this and run for maybe 3 yards. And it'll now be 3rd and 6 from the 47. Brian says, Jay, have you heard anything about Wentz coming back into the league? Yeah, Wentz is back with the Rams. The Rams just signed him. Yeah, the Rams just signed Carson Wentz. Which, it doesn't make much sense to me, but hey, I get it. If you got to pick somebody up and you want a solid veteran, why not Wentz? Why not? But there you go. All right. 3rd and 6. 4 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Deshaun drops back, was in trouble, gets out of it, and he's just going to keep it and run, has space, and he'll get the 1st down as he'll get to the 41. Watson using the feet, 6 yards on the play, 1st down. Dobbs is an accurate short passer, mobile and shifty, and has a solid football IQ. He diagnoses plays like a coach. That's the other side. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, right? He looks good. It's kind of like one of those things where if you take the pros and cons, right? The pros are really good. He's really good at his pros, but his cons can hinder him to a degree. So that's why he was chosen to start. And that's why they trust him. So there you go. But here we go. 1st and 10 as Watson drops back, throws deep, goes for the end zone, and this is going to be incomplete. Another overthrown pass to Tillman, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 10:35 on the clock left in this second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I should have played Devin Singletary in my flex today instead of Kyle Pitts, I think. Yeah, shout out to Devin. How about Zach Moss? That player that the Bills let go of, who's now doing absolutely wonderful. Very interesting, right? Here we go. 2nd and 10 for these Browns. 4 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. This is going to be a handoff to Ford. Makes a nice move. Spins out of it. Stiff arms, and he's gone. 28 yards on the run as Ford gets to the 13. It is now 1st and 10 for these Browns, and they're threatening. Let's see if they can punch it in. Let's see if they can punch it in, ladies and gentlemen. Base player series says, go Browns. Let's go. Let's go. All right, what are we at, ladies and gentlemen, for likes? 192. Let's try to get to 250. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Next goal is going to be 250, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns. Snap is off. Deshaun has time. And he's going to throw. It is broken up, but there's a flag. So bring it back. It's going to be holding on the offense, and it is now 1st and 20. 1st and 20. Francois says, I need a 4 touchdown. Well, I'll tell you, the holding call is not helping you, my friend. It's now 1st and 20, back at the Baltimore 23 now. And we'll see if they can recover. All right, 681 viewers, 198 likes. Our next goal is going to be 250 likes, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have not, make sure that you do hit that like, that thumbs up. We need 52 more likes, 52 more thumbs up to hit that 250 like goal. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go. 1st and 20 as we have motion. Deshaun fakes, and he's going to dump this off on a screen. And that's going to be about 3 yards on the gain here for Moore. And it'll be 2nd and 18 now. 2nd and 18 as we approach the 9-minute, 30-second mark left in this second quarter. All right. Ford LTDs are no longer sold. Oh, really? Tyrone says, punch it in, Browns. Punch it in. Rebecca says, just found out I'm having another great grandson. Shout out to you, Rebecca. Congratulations. Congratulations. New life is always a blessing. All right, 2nd and 18. Watson steps up, and he's just going to try to keep it himself. Another 4-yard run, it looks like. Or no, they'll rule him short of that 4. It'll be 2 yards. 3rd and 16 now at the 19. 3rd and 16 at the 19. Thanks a lot, Terry. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the support. Much, much appreciated. And welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. All right, 3rd and 16 for these Browns. 8 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock and rolling as Watson directing traffic. So get over there. 4 seconds on the play clock. Watson's in the shotgun. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Dumps it off to Njoku, and he gets maybe 4 yards, but there is a flag. So let's see what they do here. Okay, it's going to be declined, and it's now going to be 4th and 12, so we'll see what they do here on the illegal formation flag. Well, now. All right. Shout out to you, Rebecca. Thanks a lot, Dylan. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah. Let's go, Father Time. All right. So, yeah, it's going to be 4th and 12. These Browns will go ahead and kick another field goal to potentially make it an 11-point game. So we'll see here. Field goal gang. There you go. Kick your way to victory. 33-yarder, and wait a minute. There's going to be a flag here? Why? What's going on? Defensive delay of game. Wow. Okay, so give them 5 more yards, and that is now going to push it to 4th and 7. You know what? I'd go for it. Why not? 7 yards, you're at the 10. Why not? Why not? No, I mean, they got to kick it. They got to kick it and go for the points. It's just the reality of it. All right, here we go. 7 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock and rolling. 28-yard kick now. It is up. It is good. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Score is now 17-6. 17-6. As Ravens offense is kind of slowed down. They got to keep it going. They got to keep the momentum going, because you don't want to keep allowing field goals or a touchdown to bring this thing close. All right, quick timeout, commercial break.
My mind, now my mind is blown. No surprise, guess I should have known. Oh, my mind, now my mind is blown. No surprise, guess I should have known. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling, grounds they shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. My mind, now my mind is blown. No surprise, guess I should have known. Oh, my mind, now my mind is blown. No surprise, guess I should have known. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling, grounds they shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave.
All right, so supposedly I'm supposed to do a Rubik's Cube by calling the game, but I can't. I'm not even going to front. I can't do this. I can't do it. You're going to have to figure it out, young man. But I'll call the game, and we'll see how you do here. Just got to keep, moving with this thing around until you get all the hearts lined up on this Rubik's Cube. All right, so yeah, we got a game here, and we're trying to figure out this Rubik's Cube. It's yeah, just keep going, try to figure it out. So you got to line up all the pink ones, or all the green ones, or all the blue ones. There you go. All right, so 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter as the Browns will kick it back to the Ravens after that field goal. And the Ravens will start at their 26, 1st and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Black says the real boss has entered the room. Say what's up, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Thanks a lot, Furious Storm. Shout out to you for the $2 super chat, my friend. Thank you for the love and support. Also, Joe coming through with the $20 super chat as well. Says hey to the little man watching from the beach, Jay. Shout out to you, Joe. Let's go out there on the beach. Much love. Thank you for the support, Joe. Thank you for the $20 donation, my friend. Thank you for the love and support. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Ravens. As Lamar throws, this will be caught. And that's going to be a first down to Flowers for 16 yards on the play. Baltimore gets to the 42, 1st and 10. All right. Father Time says, I solved my Rubik's Cube by putting it under a tractor trailer. Well, that's one way. That's one way to figure it out, right? Without a doubt, that's one way to figure it out. Just put it under the car. We'll figure it out that way, right? It'd be in little pieces, and then we can really figure it out. The beach here is overcast. Wow. All right. Lamar throws. This will be caught, and that's going to be another first down as Flowers gets another 14 yards on the play. Let's go. Let's go. 1st and 10 now as they get to the 44. Kelsey in Argentina and Taylor changes lyrics of Karma song to say Karma is a player in KC. Really, Richard? Oh, no. I'm going to have to check that out and see what's... That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, she's changing the lyrics for Kelsey now. All right. All right, here we go. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. This will be a handoff up the middle. And that's going to be Edwards for 4 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 6 as they get to the 40. Browns play D well. They're trying. I mean, they've held the Ravens on the last couple drives. And but the Ravens are going to have to do something. They got to pick it up. They got to pick it up for sure. Loria says, yes, there's videos on the Swift thing. That's crazy. Furious says, bro, Taylor is a nut job. You think every one of those boyfriends wasn't that bad? No way. 2nd and 6 for these Ravens as Lamar just dumps this off. And this is going to be about 5 yards on the carry, but there's going to be a false start. So bring them back 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. All right. Always have the celeb news from my boy Jay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my friend. Rubik's Cube. Turn top to the right till it's done. Turn top to the right till it's done. So I guess you just keep going right, like on each one until you get like all these colors all the same. All right. Kelsey is next to her dad. Role reversals is hilarious. Listen, there was like something on the news this morning. They were talking about how people had voted and said they wanted less of Swift on TV. It was kind of funny. It's kind of funny for sure. For sure. You know, we don't hate Taylor Swift, but hey, you know, there's just been too much of it on the TV. But here we go. Lamar throws deep, goes for it all, and Flowers. It's going to be overthrown. Lamar? My goodness. And now it's 4th and 7 again. What are we doing? Ravens? You know, take the little, check downs and get the 7 yards. But, you know, it looks like it's going to be a flag here. So, okay. It'll now be 4th and 2 because there's too many men on the field for the defense. So that may change things. Because now they'll have it at the 36. So I think you go for this. I think you go for this. Father Times is not buying it. Colorado had 125,000 watchers on YouTube for one coach. What? That's interesting. Don't hate anyone but Swifty Fatigue has set in. The fatigue. It's 4th and 2. Yeah, I think you got to go for this. You know, I think you just draw up a, quarterback draw, let Lamar get the 2 yards and get the first down. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Without a doubt. All right, so yeah, 4th and 2 at the 36, 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock left in the second quarter. And we'll see if these Ravens can get this first down. As we have motion. And Lamar calls an audible here. Okay, doesn't like this defense. They're showing a 4-man, and they may bring a blitz. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Lamar drops back. And he's going to go down. This is a loss of 4. But wait, there's a flag. Oh, my goodness. You have got to be kidding me. It's now 4th and 2, but there is a flag. Lamar went down, so that would be a loss of 6 yards. But they're going to call the defense for holding. Wow. All right, refs. All right. First down, 1st and 10 at the 31. Shout out to Joe coming through with another $5 super chat. Says changing lyrics for a tight end. Kelsey must be racking up the sacks. Shout out to you, Joe. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Changing up the lyrics, right? That's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. All right. 1st and 10 now after the penalty. And it's going to push them to the 31. The 31. All right. Steph, what up? What's going on with you? DiCenzo says our future sportscaster in training. Yes, he is learning from the best. Learning from the best. All right, you're not gonna get that. Let's watch the game. As this is gonna be a handoff up the middle, and that'll be Edwards for about 6 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 4. You wanna go over there? Go ahead. All right. So, quick timeout commercial break here as on this 2nd down. As we get to the scores, it's now 17-13, Steelers and Green Bay. 4-point game over there. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4 for these Ravens, and this is going to be a reverse. And no, he's not going to be able to get away as Mitchell gets wrapped up, and that's a loss of 7 yards. They'll be taken back to the 32. Wow, that's not good. 3rd and 11 now. 3rd and 11. This Browns defense is stepping up. I don't know where they're getting this from, but they get a defensive spark out of nowhere, it looks like. Spark Tabulous, thanks a lot. Thanks for love and support. Base player says refs hate the Browns. They hate him. DeSanto says he should have left with a so there you go before he left. All right, 3rd and 11. 2 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off, and no! Lamar goes down. That is a sack. Loss of 5 yards. And it's now 4th and 16, ladies and gentlemen.
Emotional damage.
4th and 16. They're pushed back to the 37. Now you got to kick it. Now you got to kick the ball. All right. Shout out to Mr. Kojak for the $5 super chat. Says looking forward to Lil J coming in with the hot take. We'll see, man. We'll see. Just training them, getting them ready for the prime time. Getting ready for kick is blocked. Oh my goodness, the kick was blocked, picked up, and this is gonna be Walker running, has space, and these Browns will take it to the 38 on the other side. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Denied.
Absolutely unbelievable. The field goal was blocked, and Walker ran it back to the 38. And this is not good. 2 minutes and 14 seconds on this clock, ladies and gentlemen, left in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, this is not good. Well, listen, you know what? I did say that this would be a close one. I did say that the Browns defense would step it up, and that's what we're seeing right now. That's what we're seeing. 2:14 on the clock. Score is 17-6. And the Browns defense and special teams, man. John Conrad says Browns by 4. Said it. This game's far from over, my friend. It's far from over. Shout out to Michelle. Says, good golly, this is like the comic relief of football. Nearly the bad news Browns. Bad news Browns. Shout out to you, Michelle. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. And this is going to be for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. That'll take us down to the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Bad kick. Good block for the Browns. They'll take it over at their 30 at the Baltimore 34, 2nd and 6 after this quick commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, Sparks says, I remember when my son was his age, precious years. He is 12, now almost taller than me. Wow. Shout out to you, Spark. Yeah, he's, next year he'll be playing football and all that fun stuff. And so Saturdays are definitely going to be great for sure. Let's see. Father Time, where you at? I'm assuming there was something said before that. I'm not sure. Creeper Bucket says we better than the Bills. All right. I'm not going to go there. Michelle says I can hear the Benny Hill theme song while they were chasing down the kick. Yo, I totally forgot about Benny Hill. You just sent me down a whole rabbit hole of memories. Michelle, shout out to you. Oh, Benny Hill. This man with the jacket, he would work miracles with that jacket. Man, absolute miracles. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. As Deshaun takes a snap. Quick throw to the middle. This will be caught, and that's going to be Cooper. Stays on his feet. 28 yards. He'll get down to the 6. And it'll now be 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, I thought people were like under 20 while watching you. Like under 20 while? No, I mean there's a lot of maturity on the channel, my friend. As far as under, no, I'd say maybe like 15% of the channel is under 21, like 15%. I think it's right around there as Watson's gonna go down here, loss of a yard. Yeah, about 15% of the channel is probably under 21. I guess I'm the youngest one at 13. Probably. I know that the Graff twins, they're probably younger than you, and they come by, they watch the sports with us. But yeah. But you can learn something. So shout out to you, Steph. Thanks for being here. Shout out to Richard for the $2 super chat. It says Tourist Broadcasting School for the young one. I like it. Without a doubt. Kojak says Benny Hill and his blondes. Michelle says all ages. And my number one goal is to see Jay smile and laugh at least once during a game. At least once. Everybody's got to smile at least once. That's the goal. Make everybody smile for sure. Father Time says Jay did analytics last year. It was an amazing breakdown. Yeah, we can do analytics again. We'll do them during halftime. We can do analytics again. Without a doubt. Kojak 52, Creeper Buckets, I'm 16. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, stick around. You'll definitely learn something. That's why we keep it family friendly around here, and people get mad and upset. I can't say what I want to say on the stream. I can't act a fool. Or there's kids here. And that's why. So we got to keep it family friendly. So there you go. Thanks a lot, Raymond. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the channel. You're going to be doing the Bengals and Ravens game tomorrow. Well, that would be the Bills and the Broncos tomorrow. I'm assuming you're speaking about next week, maybe? I gotta check the schedule, though. I will check the schedule. He got hurt? Who got hurt? Ravens and the Chiefs? What is that, next week? Well, listen, we'll get through the power rankings and all that kind of stuff and the predictions, and I'll let you guys know. All right? It'll be fine. Rebecca says, careful, Jay. It's all good. Oh, Thursday. Yeah, Bengals, Ravens for sure. Thursday night? Ha! You know it. We are here Thursday night. You guys already know. Because I won't be here for Thanksgiving Day. I'll be cooking and eating some great food. But then Friday, we will be back here. So, yeah. Without a doubt. So, Clowney was injured. Wow. Okay, yeah. Clowney was injured. He took a shot to the helmet. But, yeah, Thursday night, Bengals and Ravens, we will be here. So, make sure you lock it in and subscribe if you have not. That is for sure. Hi Chico says, sorry Jay, if the Bills lose to the Bengals, it's a franchise ender. That's being really dramatic. All right, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It's not a franchise ender. I mean, that just sounds absolutely ridiculous. It's a franchise ender. And it looks like now we have another injury on this play here. As who is that? All right, so yeah, he's gonna walk off the field, but who is that? I'm trying to see the back of the jersey. Come on. Yo, shout out to Immortal. So Clowney got injured again. So first he was injured. All right. So first he was injured, and then he went back in, and then he re-injured himself. So yeah, he needs to just take a break. He's got to take a break. He's got to take a break and sit down and just relax for a minute. Because now he's grabbing his shoulder. So it went from the helmet to now looks like elbow. Yeah, elbow. Third and goal. Third and goal now. This is very, very tough. Very tough on this drive here. Third and goal. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Watson in trouble. Throws deep, and this is going to be incomplete, and it's now fourth and goal. So they'll go ahead and kick another field goal. But there's a flag. There is a flag. In the meantime, quick shout out to Anderson the Great for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. So they're going to call the flag offensive holding, and this will be declined, and this will most likely lead to a field goal for these Browns. What's up? Okay. I got you. We're almost on halftime. I'll get you something to eat in a minute. All right. Rule .001J. Yeah, we don't celebrate injuries. That is correct. Rebecca says you were saying we have a lot of mature, seasoned watchers. So the field goal is up. It is good. Score is now 17-9, and these Ravens will have a minute, 2 on the clock left in the second quarter. They'll have one timeout, and then we'll get into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Field goal gang. Field goal gang. But hey, listen. It's 17-9. All you got to do is score a touchdown, right? All you got to do is score a touchdown. You're back in it. You're back in it for sure. You're back in it. Furious says, you mean old? Let's stay real. Listen, I don't think people really know what old really is, right? I don't really think you're old until, your late 70s. I think that's what classified as being old is, right? I think if you're taking care of yourself, then you're not old in that middle age, 40s, 50s, 60s. If you're taking care of yourself, 70s. I know a guy 75, he works out. Guy's bigger than me. So it's all about taking care of yourself, for sure. All right. Lori says, hope they will do better than the Browns. We'll see. Stats don't lie. Wait for the analytics. Yeah, we'll do the analytics at halftime, and then I got to get little man some food. What is that? Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll do analytics, and then I got to make little man some food. But yeah, we'll breeze through that at halftime. And see, we'll actually go through everything for you guys. Iris says, you're only as old as you feel. Without a doubt. Ryan says, steroids. Cut it out, sir. Cut it out. Go outside and talk about this game. Pierce says, you are correct, Jay, but I am a bird. Gotta ruffle the feathers. Gotta ruffle those feathers. This commercial break's a little long, so I can probably go through it right now real quick. Here we go. Analytics. We got to go lifetime, Jay. Not for the last month, sir. Lifetime of the channel. Okay, so we're at 27% female on the channel in our lifetime, right? That's all 60,000 of you. As far as age, 35 to 44, 19.8%. 25 to 34, 19.9%. 45 to 54, 16.8%. 55 to 64 is 15.6%. 65 plus is 10%, or 10.8 to be exact. And they don't give me anything past that 65. So there's this group, everybody 65 plus is 10.8%. As far as the kids, 13.7 or 13 to 17 is 2.9, and then 18 to 24 is 14.3%. So there you go. There are your analytics. All right. So these Browns will kick it back to the Ravens. And this is going to be a touchback, 1st and 10 from the 25 for these Ravens. All right, here we go. 15% here. Shout out to you, Laurie. All right, 100% have a pulse. That's what matters. That's what matters the most, for sure. All right, here we go. 1:02 on the clock left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 25. Ravens takes a snap. Lamar drops back. Has time. He's going to roll out. And he's just going to keep it and get about 10 on the run. 1st down, and he'll run out of bounds. And that will stop the clock at 52 seconds. 1st and 10. All right. I'm now realizing how your background is the Tottenheimer Hotspur, or is it that a different stadium? So yeah, this is just a backdrop that I got for the background. That's all. It's just a field with the lights on it and stuff like that. I don't think it's any one specific field. Shout out to Daydat for real for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Cryptar says, I've lived fast and hard. It was real fun. Now I'm slow and roll. You mean slow and on a roll. Slow and on a roll. Hey, as long as you're still rolling, my friend. Ryan says, Jay's at the actual game. Yes, I am here. I am here. Calling the game in the press box. Could you imagine that? Jay calling the game in a press box live at a game? Hey, maybe one day. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Snap is off. Lamar drops back, throws deep. That is picked off. Wow. Pass was to Baton. This is picked off by Ford. And now things are very interesting because these Browns have all 3 timeouts. They're at the 47, and there's 43 seconds left on this clock. What's going on? Anybody want to know what's going on? Tell me what is going on with Lamar.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Underthrown, picked off by Ford. So, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns. As they have it at the 47. The 47. And here we go. Right? Here we go. Too many mistakes. As Deshaun takes a snap, pressure comes, and he's going to get out of trouble. You got to wrap him up. He will get pushed out of bounds, though, so 2 yards on the run as they get to the 49. 35 seconds on the clock. 35 seconds. Ryan says, touchdown coming. Okay. Ira White says, testosterone is the essence of a male. So if you get on and stay on testosterone and keep yourself healthy by what you eat and such, you're not going to be some little brittle, broken down man when older. Okay. All right. Does Vegas need the Browns to win? Well, let's look at the odds. What's the odds? Let's get to the odds. As it's going to be 2nd and 8, and Njoku motions. I got to find the sports book. There it is. There's going to be a timeout here. Timeout for these Browns. Quick shout out to Thomas Lloyd for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. My brother is happy. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right, I don't know what that is. It's kind of weird. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Deshaun drops back, throws deep, goes for it all. And this is going to be incomplete as it goes out of bounds. It's now 3rd and 8. All right. Now, the live odds. It's going to be plus 460 for the Browns. That's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. Plus 460 for these Browns. Wow. Okay. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Much love, man. Thanks a lot. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Watson throws, and that will be caught. First down for these Browns as they are just within field goal range. They'll get to the 43. They need about a couple more yards, and they're just right there. Just right there. Jason Garnett says I got them at plus 4,000, 17-3. Oh. Okay. Odds for the Ravens. Those will be... come on, update. Now it's plus 480 for the Browns, minus 800 for the Ravens. That's your live money line. Live money line. Jacob says, Jay, guess what? I'm going to the Browns-Pittsburgh game next Sunday. Let's go Steelers. Shout out to you, Jacob. Let's go, man. Let's go. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Browns with 22 seconds on the clock. Snap is off. Watson drops back, throws deep again, and he throws it out of bounds. That's his 2nd time. Throw it to your receiver. Give him a chance. Throwing out of bounds is going to work, my friend. Wow. All right, so 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 18 seconds. Jason says, I'm saying I took the Browns when I was 17-3 plus 4,000 live. Need a miracle? Really? That's crazy. Really? The odds were that much? When it was 17-3 plus 4,000? Okay. So Watson in trouble. Chased by Clowney. He's going to throw it away again, and it's now 3rd and 10. So 11 seconds. 11 seconds. And now, I mean, what are you fighting for? Basically a field goal. Another one. Field goal gang. Field goal gang. Jason says they went up 14-0 in the first 5 minutes. I went live betting. Yeah, but that's still kind of high to me. So early in the game, they give you plus 4,000. I mean, that's pretty amazing, bro. Without a doubt, get your money, but that just sounds weird. Like, normally you see, like, 800, maybe 1,000. But for them to go plus 4,000, it's weird stuff. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Watson in trouble, and he's just going to throw this one away, incomplete. He goes down, and now 7 seconds on the clock, and they're going to have to try a super long field goal here because it's out of range. It's definitely out of range, and it looks like Watson is maybe limping off the field. Not good. Yeah, he looks to be limping off the field. Watson needs about $200 million back. He needs to give $200 million back to the Browns, right? Just give $200 back, and call it even. Give like $200 back. Yeah, so he's limping right now on the sideline, and that does not look good for Browns fans. Your $250 million man is limping on the sideline again. It's just tough. It's tough. So, yeah, this is, and it looks like he's walking back early so they can check out what's going on with this limp. Wow. Not good. And as far as the field goal goes, it is, let's see how many yards it is. It's going to be 60 yards for Hopkins, Dustin Hopkins. 60-yard field goal, and this is out of his range, but we'll see if he can put it up. Say it with your chest. 60 yards. We're going to see if he can put this through here. Houston's up. My goodness. 10-7. All right, Houston. We said there'd be an upset this week. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Wow, the Vikings crushing the Saints 24-3. Someone said Dobbs is trash. Well, you're going to have to talk about that one. What up, Nicole? Nicole Harris in the building. Shout out to you, Nicole. All right, here we go. 60-yard field goal for these Browns. Can they get it in? Can they get it in? Dustin Hopkins. No, they're not going to do it. They bring in Walker. So they're going to go for this 4th and 10 with one timeout, 7 seconds on the clock, probably just to get him a little bit closer. Because, yeah, the 60 yards is out of, Hopkins' range. But here we go. Let's hope they can move it. And this is going to be, they bring 3. Walker's got time. No, he throws deep. He goes to the end zone. And complete. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Should have kicked it. Should have kicked it. But there it is. Halftime. Score 17-9. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, take a quick break. Get this little man some food. And I'll be back for the third quarter. There it is.
Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, my mind. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me. Break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds. They shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, my mind. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me. Break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds. They shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave.
kinda like it.
right. Looks like I'm back right in time. I have to get the little man some pizza, and he's all set, ready to go. All right, so what do we got? We got Beckham with the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Odell Beckham scoring for these Ravens. Extra point is up. It is good. And there it is. There it is. Odell Beckham. We haven't seen him in a while. I feel like he definitely comes through on the big plays. And there it is. 24-9. Odell Beckham with the score, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There it is. One more time for the people in the back. Thomas, yeah, pizza. That's what he wanted. He wanted some pizza, so I had to run and grab him some pizza slices and all that fun stuff. And he's good to go. Good to go. All right. 24-9. 12 minutes, 29 seconds left in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Great pass. Great throw. Odell Beckham doing Beckham things. And it's now 24-9. 12 minutes and 29 seconds left in this third quarter. There it is. Kyle says, go Ravens. Lau says, Jay, you see we watch the local games on FanDuel now. It won't let me screenshot due to privacy policy, but streams the whole games with sound. I didn't know that. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Kyle says, go Ravens. Hey, friend in the building. What's up, man? What's going on with you? Says Browns will show up in the fourth quarter. Stay thirsty. You want the other one? Go get it. DeTenzo says, is this your playlist, Jay, that you play for halftime and commercials? Yes. Yes, that's the playlist that I play for halftime and commercials. Jeff says, you're a good dad, man. Brother, yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Hard work. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is why I go so hard. Excuse me. I didn't hear it. Thank you. You know, it's sometimes it's hard work, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. You know, you gotta take your responsibilities, man. That's just what it is. Plus, you know, it's one of those things where you look at your duties as a dad, and you know everything that you got to do. You want better. You want better. You want to give everything that you know you didn't have to your kids, for sure, without a doubt. All right. Furious Storm, Jay, can bet you love him, of course. I mean that should be automatic. It should be automatic. But you know you can love anything, but that doesn't mean that you can give them what you need to, right? Very important to realize that. A lot of people don't realize that, you know, without a doubt. So not only is the love important, but the ability to give them more, for sure. Give them more. You all right? All right. What's up, Steph? Shout out to you. Touchdowns. Yeah. Without a doubt. All right. Let's get back into it, ladies. Let's get back into it. Okay. What are we at? 2nd and 8 for these Browns here. As Ford gets 2 yards in the run. They're at the 27. It's going to be 12 minutes and 29 seconds left in this third quarter. Scores 25-9 or 25. Just giving an extra point out of nowhere. 24-9, and we'll see what these Bears can do. This is going to be a quick pass short to Moore for 4 yards. It'll now be 3rd and 4, ladies and gentlemen. Steph says, I'm going to go outside after the game and talk about this game, and then I'm going to play some football. All right, shout out to you, Steph. Let's go. Father Time says you have to go all in when you have a family. Yeah, that's, you know, responsibilities, things you got to do. That's just the reality of it. I got to give some more quick shout-outs to. Shout out to Nicole Harris coming through with the $5 super chat. Says, question for the guys. They said a 105-pound girl knocked a 275-pound man's tooth out, and he went to the hospital. Is this a world record? Hashtag Krishan Rock. I haven't heard anything about that, Nicole, so if you're still here, if you didn't pop out for a second, let me know what you're talking about there so we can go over it. But I do thank you for the $5 donation. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you for the support. All right, as that's going to be a quick run there at a first down for these Browns. All right. Dust the boys, girls, enjoy it. All right. Kyle says, go Cowboys. Hopefully we can win today. They should, right? They should win. Speaking of winning, Texans up 20-7. Green Bay's up 19-17. What's going on? Why? My goodness. My goodness. Vikings up 27-9 against those Saints. All right. Ryan says, I'm coming over for Thanksgiving. Ryan, you got to send a security deposit before you come over for Thanksgiving, sir. I got to make sure that things will be taken care of if you're here, my friend. All right. Y'all better start respecting C.J. Stroud and those Texans. Listen, they've been talking all kinds of garbage. They were like, well, you know, the Texans are garbage, but Stroud is good. Well, guess what? These Texans are beating the Bengals by 10. As Watson's going to roll out here, he's going to keep it and then slides. And I don't know why you would slide so early, Deshaun. It's short of the first down. What are you doing? This is crazy. Why would you slide so early? Nobody's there. Nobody's going to hurt you, Watson. Hand off, and they get stopped. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's now 4th and 1 because he slid short when nobody was there to stop him. And now it's 4th and 1. This is crazy. Jeff says Texans aren't playing. Hey, I said there would be an upset. I said it, didn't I? I said it. Watson in the back pocket of the books. Well, this would be a handoff to Bryant up the middle. And he'll get 2 yards on the run. So they will pick up the first down. But for some reason, Watson's like, no, I have to slide. For his dumb move? Exactly. I don't get it. You have the first down. Why are you sliding? Make it make sense. All right, so 2nd and 2 at the Baltimore 45 now as we approach the 8-minute and 45-second mark and counting. These Browns making interesting plays for sure. But here we go. Snap is off. Watson drops back. Has time. Throws to the middle. That's going to be caught. And that will be Akins for 8 yards on the play. It is now 2nd and 2 at the 45. Jeff says people can curse me all they want. Deshaun got that guaranteed bag. He don't care. Not playing the way he did in Houston. I mean, if anybody comes at you for that, Jeff, I mean, we've got to have a conversation with him because without a doubt, he's not playing like he wants to go out there and win. He's not playing with the hunger. But I feel like we've had this conversation in regards to multiple people, right? Once you get all that money, that hunger just seems to evaporate, right? You want to win, obviously, you know, you want to go out there and get the accolades. But when they get that money, it just seems like, you know, the heart and the drive just evaporates. It's kind of interesting for sure. But we're going to have a run here for Hunt, but there'll be a flag thrown. This is going to come back. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now, as they'll have it back at the 48, 1st and 15. Refs coming in clutch with the flag to, you know, slow the momentum like they do. Immortal says, can I give Deshaun Watson a bar of soap? Just mail it to him. Richard says, I know someone who got hit upside the head with a cast iron frying pan. He said it is hard to get off the floor. Yeah, I could imagine getting hit in your head with a cast iron frying pan. Those things are like 20 pounds. So that's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Thomas says, bench Watson right now. Nicole says, Texans aren't an upset. We know they have a deep learning machine model. They can show up any Sunday. My blowout is the Vikings. No, I think the upset is nobody thinking the Texans would beat the Bengals, especially what they did to the 49ers and the Bills. Without a doubt, the Bengals weren't supposed to lose, so that makes it an upset for sure. You don't beat the Bengals and then the Bills and then lose to the Texans. That's just the reality of it, right? That's just how it should go off the common sense model, right? Forget the computer model. The common sense model is you don't lose to the Texans after you beat the 49ers and the Bills. This is not how it goes. But there you go. Texans currently up 20-10 with the ball. And over here, it's going to be you good? Okay. 2nd and 14 for these Ravens, or for these Browns at the 47. Watson directing traffic. Snap is off. Pressure comes. He just dumps this off. And this is going to be caught for Bryant. 3 yards on the play, 3rd and 11. I know Pat Mahomes got $500 million, and he's still playing his heart out. For sure. Forrest says, I know a guy that was hit in the head with a skillet, and he has a lump on his head. Still 40 years later, that guy looks like a small yarmulke hat. Wow. That's crazy. Cryptar says, money ruins many. I agree with that. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for these Browns. Can they make it a game? Just score here. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Watson dumps it off to Njoku. Gets plenty of space. And he'll fight for it, but gets the first down. 10 yards on the pass. As they get to about the 32. 32. There it is. Bengals losing to Houston, playing at home, Nancy. Interesting. Very interesting. 1st and 10 at the 33. Quick timeout called at 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Quick scores around the league. Texans, Bengals, 20-10. Texans up. Pittsburgh, Green Bay, 20-19. Pittsburgh up by 1. Buccaneers up 17-3 against the Titans. 49ers, 20-3. 49ers up against the Jags. And Minnesota, 27-11. Things started off slow there, but they really turned on the Jets, and now it's 27-11 for these Vikings against the Saints, taking care of business, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs have agreed to terms on a restructured contract that pays the quarterback $210 million between 23 and 26. Did they restructure it? Okay, yeah. I bet the Ravens will get a Super Bowl win in the next 5 years while Lamar is here. You know, it's possible, right? And I feel like if this is going to be the year, this would be, the time to do it because they look great. They've got a great record, but everybody knows records don't mean a thing when we get to the playoffs, right? You lose one game and it's over. So, yeah, that's going to be the real question is whether or not they can keep this up. Without being banged up and tired, which is what happens to everybody come the playoff time. But we'll see. I like Lamar. I like the offense. As long as they can stay healthy. Stay healthy. All right. Nicole says, I get it, but did you read up on their models? Texans literally can predict the coach's next play like dimers. The Cowboys just use theirs for injury. It's just new, and they are the only teams. Interesting, Nicole. Okay, we're gonna have to check on that. We're gonna have to check on that for sure. Probably not. Ravens aren't winning a Super Bowl with Jackson. Why not? Let me know why. Why don't you think so, my friend? Father Time says, I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep. Steph says, a bunch of haters. Well, just because you have a take doesn't make you a hater. At least I don't think so. Well, let me take that back because, whenever I say stuff, people call me a hater all the time. And it's like, I was just giving my take. Like, no, Jay, you're a hater. You hate my teams. You didn't say that we were going to win this week and you chose the other team. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 for these Browns. Ira says, thus far, he's a choker in the playoffs and he can't seem to stay healthy. I don't think choker in the playoffs. I think the healthy thing, though, makes sense, right? I think the healthy thing makes sense because that's always been the issue, right? When you got Tyler Huntley trying to win playoff games for you, it's just not going to happen. I do think, obviously last year if Lamar was into the playoffs, it would have been different for the Ravens. But hey, obviously that's a whole nother topic. So we're gonna have Hunt with a run for about 13 yards, and they'll get to the Baltimore 11 now, 1st and 10 with 4 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock in this third quarter. Michelle says, the many voices of Jay. The many voices. Robert says, Ravens are the cream of the crop in the AFC up until now. Hey. Fearstorm says, you're a hater, Jay. You said the 49ers were number 6. That's cap. Unsubscribe. Moving to Chat Sports. Hey, if you want to go over there and, you know, if you want raisins and your macaroni and cheese and you want dry turkey, then go ahead and go over there, you know. I'm not going to do it. Oh, boy. All right. Listen, if you want dry turkey, then go over there. Go ahead. All right, here we go. This is going to be a handoff to Hunt up the middle. He'll get maybe about 3 yards on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 for these Browns. You know, if you want dry stuffing or dressing, then, you know, go ahead and go over there, because that's what they got waiting. That's what they got waiting for you. That's what they got waiting for you. All right. Raisins and dressing supreme. Raisins and dressing supreme. Raisins in the potato salad. We can't do that. We can't do that. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Oh, that's scary. Scary stuff. That's scary stuff. Raisins in the macaroni and cheese, raisins in potato salad. It's scary stuff. I can't do it. Can't do it. Shout out to Furious Storm coming through with a $2 super chat. Says dry turkey is garbage. Fair auctions are for me. Oh, shout out to the people who know how to make a turkey that isn't dry. It's very, very important. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 7. Snap is off. Watson drops back. Quick throw. It is caught, but they're going to be short. It'll be 3rd and about 1 here. 3rd and 1. No watered down. I like honey in my ham, gravy on my turkey. That's why I'm here. Shout out to you, Lamont. Yeah, you know, you got to have the honey on the ham. You got to have the pineapple. You know, you got to have the pineapple rings on the ham. You got to let it cook, get that nice flavor on there. You know, that honey glazed ham is a whole different ball game. But yeah, you know, if you want ham that ain't got no honey on it, overcooked and burnt, then go over there. Go over there. You know? All right, so Ravens are going to call a timeout here. And it's going to stop the clock at 2:25 on this 3rd and 2 for these Browns. All right. Shout out to you guys. 709 viewers, 278 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Next goal is going to be 500. So if you have not, make sure you hit that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Also, getting over to the votes. What do we got? 561 votes. 68% for the Ravens, holding it down as they should. Robert says, Jay, thanks for streaming the Jets Raiders games tonight, and some known Sicilians put raisins in their beef broccoli. Okay. Hunt's going to take this run, and that's going to be fighting for the touchdown. 6 points, ladies and gentlemen. Kareem Hunt getting in and scoring. I like it. Show some heart. Show some grit. Show some determination. And there it is. Kareem Hunt will strike for these Browns. There it is. Shout out to David Cobra. What's going on with you, man? Let's go. David 2001 Cobra in the house. Immortal says sweet potato or pumpkin pie. I got to go with the sweet potato. Sweet potato, my friend. The sweet potatoes. Shout out to you, JJ. Jelly dogs and sugar grits. Well, I'm fine with the sugar grits, but the jelly dog, can save that. A little bit of sugar on the grits is definitely a win, for sure. It's pronounced brachol. Okay, brachol. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was looking at this sweet potato casserole with a pecan strudel. It was really, really nice. It looked great. I think I'm going to have to add it to the rotation. Sweet potato casserole. It looked really, really good. Really good. That's how you got to say something. Something's really good. It looked really good. Really good. Sweet potato fries are legit. Yeah, with a little bit of honey. I like it. A little bit of honey. Father Time says it's pronounced Tutty. It's pronounced Tutty. All right, so the Browns are going to go for 2 here. They do. As he takes a snap, and Deshaun's just going to run it in, walks it in. And that's interesting now. Okay, it's 24-17 after going for the 2-point conversion. And, yeah. This changes things, ladies and gentlemen. This changes things. Ravens fans probably sweating a little bit right now because you didn't want this game to be this close, and now it's this close. So, yeah. Jason says the miracle comeback. I mean, would it be a miracle comeback? It's been like interesting the whole game, right? I feel like they were just 1 touchdown away from making it like a 3 or a 4-point game for sure. All right, quick timeout. Commercial break. No, I don't want to change it. I don't want to change anything. All right, here we go.
My mind is blown, no surprise. Guess I should have known.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Now my mind
There's a
is
chance.
blown, no surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling, grounds they shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades. Walls are crumbling. Every single time you stay, I cave. My mind, now my mind is blown.
All right, so the real question is right now, can this defense stop these Browns, right? Because you want to score now, right? Ravens want to score now, at least a field goal, and then let that defense work and do what it does. Because I feel like the momentum's basically even right now between both teams, for sure. I think the momentum is even, and at the end of the day, the defense for this Browns may be the X factor. So if they can keep it up, and hey, got ourselves a game. Father Time says I'm doing turkey, mac and cheese, Jay's fault. Butter noodles on the side, and I'm not sure what to add. An egg salad maybe? So I'm thinking you're talking about Thanksgiving. So you're saying turkey, mac and cheese, butter noodles on the side, and an egg salad. Okay. I mean, I'd like to see like some stuffing in there or some collard greens. You know, there's no green in there. We need some green, my friend. Add some greens in there. Go get yourself some collard greens. And if you don't want to, make them fresh, make them raw, you can go get the orange can. Go get the orange can. It comes seasoned. It's really good. Get yourself a bottle of Frank's Red Hot, right? Go get yourself a bottle of Frank's Red Hot at that point. And then go ahead and cook those, greens in a pot. Make sure they're nice and hot. Take them out, strain them a little bit because you don't want juice everywhere, right? You don't want juice everywhere. Me personally, I don't like the juice. Just give me the greens without all the juice. A little bit's going to come off, but, it's not too much. And then get yourself some Red Hot. Get yourself some Red Hot, my friend, and that will change your life. Change your life. There it is. Hawaiian sweet rolls. Yeah, you can do that too. You can do that too, for sure. But get those greens in your life, my friend. You'll thank me later. Get those greens in your life. Green beans, yeah, it's fine. Get the collard greens. He keeps trying to avoid what I'm saying. Get the collard greens. All right, leave them green beans alone. This is a special day. Celebrate it. Celebrate it right. Add some greens to your life. Add some collard greens, my friend. And you will thank me later. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens, as this is going to be a handoff up the middle. And it looks like it's going to be a loss of yardage, but they get something out of it. Looks like a couple yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd down. Shout out to you, Furious. Father Time says, awesome. Thanks, fam. Most def. Yeah, get some greens in your life, my friend. All right, so Lori says, cool. Hope it's a great turkey day for you. Yeah, without a doubt. Like I said, I won't be streaming the game, but I will be streaming with you guys just to say, what we're thankful for and all that kind of stuff. So I will be streaming on Thanksgiving, but I won't be streaming a game. We'll chop it up for a little while as Lamar goes down, and that is a 9-yard sack. Unbelievable. It's now 3rd and 17. Jeff says, oh, hell, you have to have some green bean casserole. I mean, Jeff, I'm not knocking it, right? If you got to have it, fine. But add some greens to that rotation, right? Add some collard greens to that rotation because guess what? People will appreciate it, all right? Some people don't like the green bean casserole because some people like to add raisins to it. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Go ahead and get yourself some greens. And do not put raisins in collard greens. I will fly to wherever you are and I will take them from you. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it. There it is. There it is. Father Time says, change your life like mac and cheese didn't change a whole family's Thanksgiving forever. Father Time, I'm just glad that I could help a family in need add to their palate because there is not a family on this earth that is celebrating Thanksgiving that should not have access to a quality baked mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. In fact, I don't think it could be considered to even be Thanksgiving dinner if you don't have a baked mac and cheese at that table for people to indulge in, my friend. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Shout out to you, Jeff. Purple says, Jay, white folks like their green bean casserole. No raisins. Listen, you just stop with the raisins. Stop. Just leave it alone. You know what? When you think about the raisins, just leave them alone. Just don't go get them. Don't even go buy them. Just leave them alone. In fact, they should just ban selling raisins during Thanksgiving. That's what they should do. We should just sign a petition that they just ban the sale of raisins during Thanksgiving, and that'll solve the problems. There it is. Chastity says, my Thanksgiving is going to be just me and my husband. My girls are going to be with my mom, and his two are going to be their grandparents. Shout out to you, Chastity. You still should have some mac and cheese. Don't be playing. She gonna cook all light. Well, here's one slice of turkey, dear, and a little bit of some dressing or some stuffing. I don't know what you use. Some use the Stouffer stuff. I get it. And, some cranberry sauce and happy Thanksgiving. Listen, it ain't a plate unless you have about 6 to 7 different things on that plate. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. You gotta do. You gotta do it right. You got to do it right. You got to do it right. It's like, here's the cranberry sauce, babe. Here's some cranberry sauce. All right, shout out to you, Teddy. Oh, we're cutting up. We're cutting up for sure. For sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's as Lamar Jackson's getting just pummeled out here. It's 3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 17 now for these Ravens. 4 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. It is high, and Lamar gets brought down again. What is going on, Lamar? What are you doing?
Emotional damage.
This is crazy. Shout out to Dante. Facts. 6 items on the plate. Yeah, it's got to be 6 items. 6. Right? Gotta have a full plate. It's now 4th and 27. And it's the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. Wow. All right, so let's look at some scores around the league because this is starting to get weird. 27-17 for the Texans beating the Bengals, which I said it was one of my upsets on the list. Pittsburgh holding down a 1-point lead, 20-19 against the Packers. Buccaneers 20-6 against the Titans. 49ers coming back with a vengeance, 34-3 against the Jaguars. Sheila, you're going to have to answer for them Jags. And as far as the Vikings and the Saints, 27-11. Vikings holding it down. All right. Told you guys, there's always 2 or 3 upsets. Every week. I knew that was on the upset list. Them Texans, man, they're turning out to be serious. All right. Forrest is taters and gravy. 1 item or 2. Okay. Purple says, my daughter and her husband bought a new house this year. I figured all the holidays will be at her house now. Nope. Which is fine with me. You just got to show up with the food, Purple. Like, hey, we brought the food. Just open the door. Patty says, I love cranberry sauce. You know, I think my problem is, like, so I love cranberry juice, right? But, like, the sauce itself, I think, like, when I was younger, I may have had, like, too much of it. And so, like, it just became weird for me to, like, have it. And as I grew up, I just stopped liking it for some reason. Like, it's not bad. I think it's just a texture for me. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's a texture. Without a doubt. Ifrin says, you eat cranberry sauce with Frankenberry cereal? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure, my friend. Cheese baked potatoes. Okay. Jared says, Justin Tucker. All right, I'm going to head out. I like cranberry juice. It's good with vodka, too. Shout out to the Vodka Cran fan. The Vodka Cran fam. All right. We got to get a bigger table. Yeah, thumbs up for the 49ers. Chastity says no cranberry sauce here. Okay. Love Brachol. All right. Well, 4th and 26. Ravens will punt back as we start this 4th quarter, and here we go. Kick is off. And this will be a fair catch. That was muffed. It was muffed, and the Ravens get it back. Are you kidding me? What? No way. The punt was muffed. Ravens will get it back. Unbelievable. Well, Ira, you didn't call that one out, sir. Mr. The script is in. I was expecting the Browns to come back and get close, and they muffed the punt. Pro Shea, you should take your time on the bench, my friend, because that was not good. That was not good, my friend. Not good. Yeah, Duvernay. I like it, Duvernay. Using those hands. John Doe says shouldn't have got rid of Peoples-Jones. Yeah, that's bad. That is very bad. So now these Ravens will have it. And as Tickler says, the Browns refuse to win. Refuse. We don't want it. We don't want to win. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now for these Ravens. We don't want to win. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. All right. 2nd and 9 for these Ravens. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Lamar drops back. Has time. And just tosses it up to Andrews. But it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 9 now. Reverend Charles Nelson says Saints look like they want to come back with Winston. Is it enough time? Could be. Could be. It's enough time. It is enough time. All right. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Teddy says, Jay, what will you do if the Broncos beat the Bills? The same thing I do every time the Bills lose. Like, what? What kind of question is that? 3rd and 9. Here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Lamar rolls out. He's got time. Okay, he's just going to throw this away. Incomplete. So this will lead to... Wow. Ref threw the flag at the last minute, and now we have defensive holding, 1st and goal Ravens. Unbelievable. 1st and goal. This is crazy. This is... Wow. All right, refs. All right. All right. Purple says, I don't like eggnog. Yeah, I'm not an eggnog fan either. But give me some Baileys. Give me some Baileys. That is the drink of choice. The drink of choice. The drink of choice. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. For these Ravens, handoff up the middle. Still going. Walking. Touchdown. But no, they're going to call it back. Wow, ref. Okay, so they're like, hey, we're going to throw a ref that way. We're going to throw a flag this way. We're going to throw flags everywhere. And now there's offensive holding. It's going to push them back to the 16. 1st and goal. There it is. Nancy says, I could live on nothing but eggnog. Wow, Nancy. Yeah, I mean, I've had it. I wasn't a fan. But hey, I know some people love it. Some people swear by it. I just haven't been a fan. Bailey's White Russian. Shout out to you, Patty. Yeah, Bailey's is it. Bailey's is definitely it. That's been kind of like the thing now because, you know, I don't drink much anymore. So go get some Baileys and, you know, get you a nice glass, watch a nice movie, and call it a night. You know, there it is. 1st and goal. As they're pushed back to the 16 here. 16. Or no, the 12th, actually. I apologize. You get a flag. You get a flag. Everybody gets a flag. Iris says White Russians all day. Yeah. Thomas says, if you're starving, then you'd love eggnog. Yeah, even if I was starving, I wouldn't do it. It's just not, you know, not my cup of tea, my friend. Nancy says 5 Farms better than Bailey's. Really? I'll have to try it. So Lamar's going to run for about a yard here. He gets taken down. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 12. Yeah, I mean, I've had some other ones, you know. I think there's a bunch of different Irish creams out there. For me, at least, you just don't get that same taste. You know, some taste watered down. Some try to get really close. But, you know, for me, I just prefer the Baileys. You know, I don't even want to, you know, guess or speculate that something's going to be better. because I've tried others and, you know, just prefer the Baileys. Another flag. Oh, yeah, just go ahead. Keep pushing it back, ref. False start now as they get back to the 17. And it's now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Quick shout out to Zayte Taylor Beast for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Lori says, is a Carolina brand that's cheaper and tastes great. Yeah, like I said, I've had a few of them. I've had a few other Irish creams, and you know, I just prefer the Baileys. Tyrone says Coquito. I've had that once. It's okay. It's okay. As we get to the false start here. So they're pushed back to the 17 on the 2nd and goal. 17, 2nd and goal. All right. Jared says Giant Food Supermarket has so many cereals: chocolate and cinnamon toast crunch, flavored Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Oops All Berries, mini Tricks and Cookie Crisp, and s'mores flavored Golden Grams. Yeah. You can literally walk down the cereal aisle and have at least, I want to say probably like 100 to 150 different cereals. It's nuts. Between like the, you know, generics and obviously the regular brands, it's wild. It's really wild. And I feel it's the same thing for like tissue, right? Now you have your Scott's and your Charmin and all that kind of stuff, and you got all these other kinds. It's crazy. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. They're at the 10. We have motion. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Lamar rolls out. And looks like he's just going to throw this to the end zone, but it gets picked off. There's a flag. I'm wondering if that flag was a free play. We'll see what's going on here. Flag City. Shout out to Dwayne. Says, hey, Jay, coming live from Crime Town, Saskatchewan, Canada. All right. What's going on up there in Saskatchewan? As we have an injured Stanley on the ground for the Ravens as well. That's not good. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We got the flag here. We got the injury on Stanley. And this is going to be holding on the defense. So it's going to be no play. 1st and goal now for the Ravens. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't get this right now. This is wild. This is really wild, for sure. So after the hold, it's gonna be 1st and goal for the Ravens, and I just feel like we've had so many different situations to where they're throwing flags left and right, going back and forth. Let me see here. Let me see what the current odds are, because that's definitely probably going to determine why we've seen so many issues here. Efren says wasted time. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What do we got? The Browns are plus 1,500. The Browns are plus 1,500 right now. Wow. Jason says, let's go. Tigler says, I use eggnog as gravy for my jelly dogs with raisin sprinkles and cranberry sauce on the side. Oh, man. Why? I'm not going to go there. Base player says, come on, refs. Browns take the momentum, then refs take it all away. Right? Teddy says, Jay, who do you have tonight? I got the Raiders, my friend. I got the Raiders. That was my prediction. That was my prediction, my friend. All right, here we go. 1st and goal for these Ravens. They're at the 5. Can they punch it in without a flag happening? Without a flag. 5 times since I've been in the liquor aisle in a long time. At this point, I don't know who's going to win. Nancy says, a raisin eggnog gravy is best on jelly hot dogs. Is this like serious? I thought it was a joke. Raisin eggnog gravy on hot dogs? What are we talking about? Yo, I can't. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. I just can't. I can't. All right. It's first and goal at the 5. Tyrone says, leave it alone, Jay. Yeah, I am. I'm leaving it alone. I'm out of it. I am out of it. D10 says, dude was down and the Browns played kneel by him. Not even his own teammate was there. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm not in it. I'm leaving it alone. I'm just a man that loves sports. That's all. Here we go. First and goal at the 5 for these Ravens. We have motion as Lamar is in the center. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. And they'll get about 3 to 4 on this carry. 4 yards. It'll be second and goal at the 1. Second and goal at the 1. Alcohol for me, loved therapy, stalked therapy, 1.6 years sober. Shout out to you, Cryptar. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Okay, so second and goal. 11 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and rolling. Snap is off. Handoff up the middle. And there it is. Edwards, 1 yard run. Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Finally punching it in and getting the touchdown. Took forever. But there you go. Scores now 31-17 with 11 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. All right. Now, as far as the scores around the league, 27-17, Texans putting the beat down on these Bengals. 23-19, Pittsburgh holding the lead against the Packers. Buccaneers 20-6 against the Titans. 49ers taking care of business against the Jags, 34-3. And then Vikings 27-19 with 9 minutes left in that game. So there you go. Scores around the league as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Commercial break.
I kinda like it.
That is it. That is it. That's the only thing you should put your Ravens or your Ravens. It's the only thing you should put your Ravens in. Oatmeal cookies. Your raisins should only go in oatmeal cookies, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Mike Vitri, Bills Mafia, my friend. Bills Mafia, born and raised. All right, here we go. Kickoff back to these Browns, and they'll take it at their 25 after the touchback. 11:34 on the clock left in this fourth quarter. And there it is. Score is 31-17. 31-17. All right. Strawberry jam and biscuits. That's a Southern classic. It's a Southern classic for sure. Charles says, let's go Texans. All right. All right. I feel like you got to say that with a little twang to it. Let's go Texans. All right. 1st and 10 for these Browns as Watson's directing traffic. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Takes his time. And he will go down. That is a loss of about 3 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. You know, I expect better out of Deshaun, right? And I feel like we need to have a conversation about quarterbacks getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars and coming out and performing like this. You know, I'm looking at Russell Wilson. I'm looking at Deshaun Watson. You know, there's got to be a conversation. You know, these guys getting $200-300 million and going out there and just playing mediocre football, right? We have to talk about it. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Papa Shorty, yeah, $250 million, my friend, guaranteed. Guaranteed, as Njoku gets this catch here for 23 yards. It's now 1st and 10 as they get to the 29. They get to the 29. Greg, the stop sign, says hello from Byron Bay, Australia. Shout out to the international watchers. Much love to each and every one of you. Thanks a lot, Greg. Welcome, welcome. 2nd and 8 as Deshaun throws. And, yeah, they'll pick up the first down. And Njoku using those legs. Let's go. That's insane. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, $250 million guaranteed, and, you know, the quarterback's not playing at an elite level. Now, I get a lot of that money was to cover whatever kind of issues that he had to, and we're not going to get into that, right? That money was to, you know, help cover his legal issues and problems. But at the same time, boy, you better play your butt off for that money, right? As it looks like these Ravens are going to get hit with the pass interference call at the 2 or 3. And that is not good because this may be easy points for the Browns. Wow. So, yeah, defensive pass interference. They'll give it to him at the 10. 1st and goal. Terrible play by Jones. Play better defense, Jones. You can't hold the man that far. You cannot do that, my friend. Crazy. All right. He's got good lawyers and agents. Well, you know, that comes with good money as well. For sure. And it looks like we have another injury on the field for the Ravens. As looks like Jones was injured on the play as well. You know you made it when your mom hands you one of those. Shout out to you, Father Time. I'm sure it's safe to say that Watson scammed the Browns. He stole that money. Stole it. So, yeah. 1st and goal. Can the Browns punch it in? Keep it a game. 9:44 on the clock. Because, you know, field goal is not going to cut it. You gotta score the touchdown for sure. You got to get the touchdown. 1st and goal. 20 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Quick throw. It's high, but it's caught. And that's going to be no gain on the catch for Njoku. It'll still be 2nd and goal at the 10. 2nd and goal at the 10. Jim Ryer says, go Jets. Shout out to you, Jim. I agree Watson was way overpaid. That is for sure. I guess the Browns did not read the fine print. Oh, no, they read the fine print. They just paid the wrong person. That's all. No, he scammed the Browns fans. All right. 2nd and goal for these Browns. Snap is off. Watson, he's just going to step up and dumps it off. Easy pass, gets it over to Moore. A 10-yard touchdown for the Browns. And finally, they punch it in again. So, yeah, it's not over yet. Both sides have 2 timeouts. 8:57 on the clock. And it's a one-score game. It is a one-score game, ladies and gentlemen. Base player Sayer says, go Browns. Melvin says, plenty of time. That is for sure, my friend. That is for sure. 31-24. Quick timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to you, Power Time. Money line like Jay's calling this game. We don't know. Shout out to Dan for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Dan. Welcome to the channel. As these Browns will be kicking it back to the Ravens. We got a one-score game. 8 minutes, 57 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And here we go. Kick is off, and this is going to be a fair catch here. And they'll take it from the 25. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. All right. Base player says, need a leader on D to rally the troops. Fight to the end. No flags. Make tackles and get the ball. Go Browns. Right? It sounds simple. Right? It sounds simple. But listen, I think we're looking at this thing wrong here. This game should actually be close. In fact, it should be tied. Because if you take away that pick six that happened, it's 24-24. Right? 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 Right. All right. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. And that's going to be Edwards for 2 yards on the play. And now it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. What do you think about Kyler's return? I'm not sure. I mean, I think, the new Call of Duty came out too, so he's going to be too busy with that to read his playbook. So I don't think the Cardinals are going to do anything. But here we go. 2nd and 8. Quick throw. High. It is, oh my goodness. Bobbled. Interception. Pick six. Pick six. Are you kidding me? Lamar, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, Lamar?
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
What? Oh, wow. This is crazy. Jason, we'll let that one go, but remember, keep it family friendly. We'll let that one go. That was kind of wild. I don't get how that happened. Now, granted, the ball was tipped up in the air. All right, so is it truly Lamar's fault? All right, we got to just relax there a little bit. But they mix the – there it is. There it is. If you're a script believer, there it is. They missed the extra point, and it's still a 1-point game, 31-30. Unbelievable. It's crazy. Well, there it is. 31-30. 8 minutes, 16 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know we get excited, but we have to keep it family friendly. Yes, we do. Mason says, do you like tacos? I do. I like tacos. Tacos are good. For sure. Steph says, yeah, but think about it. If the Ravens and the Browns both score, the Ravens will still be up. Well, unless they go for 2, right? Still plenty of time left. That is for sure. And I know Frederica is reeling right now. If you're listening, Frederica, I don't know. 30-31, 31-30. I don't know. This is crazy. All right. So yeah, that kick, who knows? That might have cost them, to be honest. With it being a one point game and all. We'll see. Tijuana tacos are the best? Okay. You mean like actual, like in Tijuana? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens. So not only do you need to run this clock here, but you got to get first downs, right? You got to run the clock. You got to get first downs. You got to play smart football. And without a doubt. So as we approach the 8-minute mark, it's now 2nd and 8. So, yeah, you got to play smart football. Dan says, I wish you're a Browns fan. You're real easy to listen to. Dan, the thing about it is, obviously I'm Bills Mafia, but, we stream all 32 teams. So, if they're prime time, Monday night, Thursday night, I'm here, man. I'm here. Even Sunday night, or if we're in a situation like this where it's a 1 o'clock game and the Bills aren't playing, I'm probably end up streaming them some way, somehow. But, yeah, without a doubt, man, thanks for being here. 3rd and 8 now for these Ravens. 7 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. Danny says this stuff happens with the Browns and Ravens games all the time. Shout out to you, Danny. 3rd and 8. We expected a dogfight, that was for sure. I told you guys it was going to be a crazy one in the prediction video, and here we are. 3rd and 8, pressure comes. And that's going to be just a toss to Flowers, 11 yards on the play. And it is now 1st and 10 at the 38. So Ravens moving the ball. Like I said, you got to move that ball. You got to let that clock roll. And just come down and score. Play your game. You're the Ravens. Play your game. Don't freak out. There's plenty of time. But you got to move the ball. So here we go. 1st and 10. Division games are always crazy, yeah. Without a doubt, Tyron. They're always crazy. Your divisional rival games are always nuts. 1st and 10. Snap is off. They show 5. They bring everybody. Lamar is in trouble, gets out of it. Tries to throw high too much. It's going to be incomplete. Try to get it over to Aguilar. Just a little too high. And that's going to lead to 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Lori says, I got 30-31 for the game score. No, somebody's definitely going to score again. That is for sure. Nintendo says, my girl is loving her Lions this year. I'm happy she finally gets a year after so many years of heartache. Let's go. Yeah, I told you guys the Lions, man. They're, some people don't believe. I'm looking at you, Immortal. He calls them the paper Lions. But without a doubt, I can definitely see those Lions doing something great this year, potentially. So, as you know, Lamar gets 1 yard on the run. It's now 3rd and 9. Clock will roll past the 6-minute 30 mark. And once again, here you go. You got to get a first down, as it looks like there is an injury on the field for the Browns here. Hopped up back on his feet. That's going to be Smith. Shaking it off, it looks like. And he's going to play it on. Their front four is killing us. Danny says truth. Division games never go the way you expect. That's the truth. Yeah, I mean, this, as much as we sit here and we think, with the predictions and stuff, I had the Ravens by 7. The Browns could easily win this by 2. You just never know. You never know. Things are weird. There's going to be a delay of game here, so no one called a timeout. No one called a timeout. Okay. So you're going to let the delay of game happen and not call the timeout. All right. So now it's 3rd and 14 from the 34. There it is. Grifters says, dang, I went out to do some yard work and the Browns have come back. What is wrong with the universe? Yeah, this is wild. 3rd and 14. 5:51 on the clock in this fourth quarter. This is not good. Not good. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Lamar rolls out. And he's just going to keep it and then trips up. He'll get 7 yards on the run. And it's now 4th and 7 at the Baltimore 41. 5:03 left on the clock. And, okay, your defense just has to step up, right? Deshaun, he has had some good moments in this game, but guess what? Your defense has been able to stop him, get some sacks, and figure it out. Shout out to you, Nancy. Time to clear the player to play. Danny says, I'm a huge Ravens fan, and I think Myles Garrett is going to be Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. Still a lot of time to play, but this is going to be a touchback for the Browns. They'll take it from their 20, 1st and 10. Says the choke job. All right, next up will be the Cowboys and the Giants. What do you guys think for that one? Drop it in the chat. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Can't underestimate the Browns defense though, for sure. But that pick happened from, a tip ball. So you don't get that tip, you obviously don't get the pick. But here we go. Browns already making mistakes. There's going to be a false start here. 1st and 15 now as they push back to their 20. Push back to their 20. All right. Ravens have to get the 15. That's right, the 15. Ravens have to get a safety on this drive. It's going to be kind of tough for a safety, for sure. But here we go. They're taking it from the 15. Snap is off. Quick throw over to Njoku. He has some space. Still on his feet. Breaking tackles. He'll get 11 yards on the catch. And it's now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Base player Sayers says, concentrate. Figure it out. I'd love to see the Giants beat the Cowboys just because. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. That'd be really, really crazy if the Giants beat the Cowboys today. That would definitely send some people home in an emotional state. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle. And this will be Ford for 3 yards. It'll now be 3rd and 1. Big 3rd down here for these Ravens as we approach the 4-minute mark. 4-minute mark. Cowboys versus Giants. Time for a nap. You already know, Jeff. Time for a nap at, Cowboys Giants. Uh, oh boy. 3rd and 2. And snap is off. Quick throw. Wide open on the little dump off there. Gets it out to the flat. And that's going to be a first down for these Browns. 3:32 and rolling on the clock. Unmade champions is a good upset, except that Broncos-Chiefs game. Well, you know. Teams that are supposed to take care of business, they take care of business, man, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So what are we at? Saints trying to come back against the Vikings, 27-19, but I think that one's over. Here we go. 1st and 10. Snap is off. Watson. Stripped. The ball comes out. Oh, and it is picked up by the Browns. Wow. So they lose 9 as Teller will get it back, but it's now 2nd and 19. Good defense by Owe getting that ball out. And it's now 2nd and 19. So just one good play. One good play. Brian says, get off my Chiefs, Jay. I'm here to defend. What did I say wrong about the Chiefs? I didn't say anything wrong about the Chiefs. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Maybe it was my subconscious. Here we go. 2nd and 19. Watson throws deep, and that's going to be caught. What a throw to Cooper. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 as we hit the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting down to the wire. It is getting down to the wire. Shout out to you guys as we take a quick timeout commercial break. 2-minute warning. You guys, as we hit 1,008 viewers, 326 likes. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss a stream. Monday night, Thursday night, and, of course, Sunday. Timeout, commercial break.
Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, my mind. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me. Break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds. They shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades, walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades, walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. Oh, my mind. Now my mind is blown. No surprise. Guess I should have known. You got control of me. Break my barricades. Walls are crumbling grounds. They shake. You came to save, but it's way too late. Every single time you stay, I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades, walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave. You got control of me, break my barricades, walls are crumbling. Every single time you say I cave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 3rd and 2, big 3rd down. And we'll see if these Browns can get this first down. Handoff up the middle, and they get it. There it is. There it is. That's going to be a first down for these Browns. Clock rolls at 1:50. They both have 2 timeouts, so we will see how this thing works out. Could it be a 32-31 win? They bring everybody. Deshaun steps up, breaks a tackle, still going, and he gets within field goal striking distance, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good for the Ravens. Oh, wow. This is terrible time management, as it looks like they're going to call a timeout here at 1:24. So I do wonder why the Browns would call a timeout here. That doesn't make much sense. So Danny says my blood pressure is through the roof between this game, the coffee, and the herbs. I'm overbiting my fingernails. Cameron, yeah, we're doing the Jets and the Raiders later on tonight. For sure. We better not miss this field goal. Plus 4,000. Shout out to you, Jason. If you get it, man, that's crazy. It was just plus 1,500 a minute ago. So we'll see if we'll definitely see if Vegas decides to pay that out, because there was a lot of money on the table. It was plus 4,000 for you. When I checked it again, it was plus 480. Then it popped back up to plus 1,500. It's a lot of money to give out. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out for sure. 1:24. 1st and 10 for these Browns. Joshua says, as a Chiefs fan, go Browns. All right, man. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle. Nice space. Ford fighting. Still going, moving the whole pile. Gets the brotherly shove. And that's going to be a first down for these Browns. And that is tough. So Baltimore is going to have to hurry up, call a timeout. And I don't know. Oh, plus 1,500. Plus 4,000. And right now, what's the live odds? Yeah, they're locked. Yeah, they're locked now. They're locked. Justin Tucker, best kicker in the league. It's not enough time. There's not enough time. So the issue here is you've got the Browns well within reach of kicking a field goal. Yeah, this is getting down to the wire for sure. 1:13 on the clock, 1st and 10. They're at the 26. Obviously, you're probably not going to see much passing here. You're going to see running. This is going to be a handoff to Hunt up the middle. He'll get about a yard. It's now 2nd and 9. Baltimore's going to call a quick timeout. Stops it at 1:07. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. This clock rolls to 0 with, a 3rd down and a 4th down. So they kick a field goal. This game's over. If they hit a field goal, this game is over. Yeah, there's not enough time. Silbert, what up, man? What's going on with you? So, yeah, the pressure is on for Hopkins. That's for sure. The pressure is definitely on for Hopkins. And we're probably going to see a kick here soon. See how they play. They got 1 timeout. This was a tough game, without a doubt. And, the mistakes that the Ravens gave up has just been absolutely tragic and put the Browns in such a good position to even be right here at this point. Clock management was bad. Another run here for 4 yards. Then the clock's going to roll. Yeah, clock's going to roll down to about 20 seconds on this 3rd and 4. Yeah. And this, I really think, because they have 1 timeout, so they don't want to play anything crazy. But yeah, this is weird. 3rd and 4. Clock will roll all the way down. All right, so they're going to hand this off, right? They're going to run some more clock down to 19. Yeah, so it's going to roll all the way down. So you're putting your game in the hands of the kicker who missed the extra point. And if it's blocked or if he misses, you lose. So he's got to hit it. 3 seconds on the clock. No timeouts on either side. Browns are already celebrating. That's not a good sign. You probably shouldn't count the chickens before they hatch, my friend. You should not count the chickens before they hatch. But he does have 11 game-winning field goals in the 4th quarter. All right. So here we go. Here we go for the win, ladies and gentlemen, for the win. 41-yard attempt. Here we go. 41-yarder. 3 seconds on the clock. All the pressure is on you to hit this kick. All the pressure. 10 seconds and rolling. Snap is off. It's good. And there you go. The Browns will win by 2, ladies and gentlemen. 33-31. Unbelievable win. There's a flag. Nah, it's probably going to be for celebration. There is a flag, though. But it's probably going to be for celebration. Yeah, there it is. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I called it 33-31. I said, listen, they might come down and kick that field goal and win by 2. I said it. Crazy game. Crazy game. 33-31. Browns get it. So, later on, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing the Jets and the Raiders. So, make sure you lock it in. And, of course, subscribe. We'll be on for Sunday Night Football. Do me a quick favor. Once we wrap this stream up, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you hit that like, that thumbs up over there. Let's try to get to 100 before kickoff for later on tonight, Sunday night. I do thank you all for rocking with us. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. And I do thank you for your love and support. Put them back where they were. Okay, just put them over there. Shout out to you guys. Much, much appreciated. And I'll see you all later. Bass player says, Jay, dude scaring me. Yes, go Browns. Great call, Jay. You call it. Hey, we said upsets. There's always 2 to 3 a week. Texans, Browns. There's going to be one more. We'll see who the last one is. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, when you get over to that Jets and Raiders, if you're still sticking around, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. I'll be back later on tonight.